Welcome back to Life is Strange Remastered. We are on episode 3, Chaos Theory. What could happen when you introduce chaos? I actually don't really know what chaos theory is, so if you want to explain it, chat. If you just want to explain chaos theory, feel free. Were you not paying attention to Jeff Goldblum in Jurassic Park? No. I've not seen Jurassic Park in a very long time. I saw it as a kid and it scared me, as you might imagine. Chaos Theory is a Linkin Park album, right? That's hybrid theory. You're in your 20s and it fucking scared you? It was scary. Did Max fall asleep studying chaos theory? Wait, who's taking care of Kate's... Oh, wait, we're taking care of Kate's bunny. Kate. So the bunny's in our room now.
I knew Chloe would be all over this, so I better get moving.
It says chaos theory is also known as the butterfly effect. Okay. Makes sense.
Glad the media doesn't waste a second exploiting Kate.
Oh my god,
now she has another video of herself all over the web. And even I'm in this one.
Blackwell student attempts suicide.
My name yet.
On campus. So I guess that's confirmation that Kate is 18, because I don't think they could have published her name if she were a minor, but I'm not sure. That was very quick. What do you mean? Click here for video footage. What the fuck?
Besides Rachel, it's been a while since anybody vanished from Arcadia Bay. I shouldn't sound so disappointed. I sure hope these people treat her better when she comes back to school. If she does.
Yeah, that's horrible. Oh, it looks like Alyssa commented, so that's nice. Oh, you fucking fake bitch. Of course, Victoria and Taylor. Performative bitches. And Courtney. I like that detail, though, because that's very accurate. It's like, oh, these were the girls that bullied her for the video. Oh my god. Anyway. I do like the detail, though, because that's very true to life.
Either I delete my page or I block everybody. Nowhere to hide these days.
Oh, everyone's, like, saying Max is a hero and stuff.
Everybody will be talking about Kate now. Blackwell might as well shut down for the next month. Oh, I'm sorry, Lisa.
I can't see Lisa.
I saved Kate, but I drowned my own plant.
I watered Lisa too much. This is why I don't have plants.
There's been so much going on, I almost forgot about the eclipse. All this atmospheric action can't be a coincidence.
All right, let's turn on the light.
To my tornado vision.
That light did nothing. Oh my gosh, it's still so dark in here.
Hey, Bunny. Kate will be back soon, and until then, I'll be catering to your every whim.
Oh. Well, I'm glad that Max is taking care of the bunny.
Are you a hungry bunny? Here, nosh on this.
Hope I don't overfeed the bunny. This is just still on the freaking wall.
No way can I clean that shit off. Time to get Samuel da Vinci to repaint. Jeebus, I am so freaking tired. I sound like a moron. But crime does not delay. I need to stay on top of this investigation.
Max, you could literally go to sleep in rewind time, but...
Kate's okay, Max. Take a breath. Get your shit together. You have time.
She tried to wipe that off.
Pretty hard to focus on my class schedule this week. I wonder why.
Do bunnies miss their people? I don't know.
This is scary dark. Let there be...
I mean, sort of. It's still very dark. We'll wait for Kate. So that's Brooke. Oh. Why'd you look back at it? Okay. It was weird. Wherever you go, there I am. Isn't that Victoria's room?
That's a depressing thought. And it's always about Victoria.
Oh, it must be Courtney or Taylor's room. What does this say? Blake for Kate Oh, that must be a poem?
I hope you burn bright again soon, Kate.
So I guess presumably Max wrote that?
Do they really need that crap on the door? Kate's still alive.
Ugh. I don't know that.
So much hypocrite.
So much hypocrite. Anyone in the bathroom? Hello?
I hope Victoria feels particularly shitty about posting that link.
Hey, Max. I saw you go up on the roof and save Kate. I can't believe she tried to jump.
I can. I'm just so glad she didn't. Are you okay?
I'm just, like, shocked. I've never seen anybody try to kill themselves before.
Me neither. I didn't think you'd be so upset considering how much shit you and Victoria gave Kate.
I'm my own person, not Victoria's bitch. Hello, like, she's freaking too. She already broke curfew tonight. Shit, I'm not supposed to tell anybody.
I won't say a word. I swear to dog.
I believe you, Max. Besides Victoria, you're the only one who asked me about my mom in the hospital. That meant a lot to me.
I'm my own person too. Let me know if you need anything.
Thanks. You're, like, weird, but pretty cool, Max. Especially after watching you go up on that roof. Victoria's wrong about you. Now I have to be alone for my nightly anxiety attack. Talk to you later.
Wait, what? Are you okay?
Hey, Max. I saw you go up on the roof and save Kate. I can't believe she tried to jump.
I know. Victoria must be upset since I saw her sneaking out of the dorm past curfew.
Oh man, like, you saw
I thought
her?
we were gonna ask her about her anxiety.
She was so, like, nervous when she left the dorm. She wouldn't even tell me where she was going.
Probably to hell. Well, I have to go crash. It's been a rough day, as you know.
Thanks, Max. And it was, like, pretty awesome when you went up to the roof to save Kate. Victoria was wrong about you. Now I have to be alone for my nightly anxiety attack. Talk to you later. I, like, really do need to get some sleep, Max.
Okay. I was gonna ask about that, but I guess I can't. So
Victoria isn't here. Maybe I'll just wait and bide my time. Going through her shit.
hee hee. Maybe I will. So wait, that is Victoria's room. I thought it was. Oh, I'm going in there. Rabbits will remember the people they spend a lot of
Since
time
I've
with.
crossed the line from Snoop to detective, I might as well search for clues about what...
Shush. Rabbits will remember the people they spend a lot of time with. This includes their owners and caretakers. As prey animals, they have neurologically developed with a strong long-term memory for places and routines. You can use these associations to help strengthen your rabbit's memory of you. Max is taking care of Kate's bunny just so she can bring it up later as proof she's a good friend. That's interesting. I didn't know that about bunnies.
really happened to Kate at the Vortex Club party. Victoria is about as street as me, but she really appreciates style. A unique point of view is right, thanks to Courtney Wagner ghostwriting this paper.
I don't know. Victoria seems to know a bit about photography. I feel like she might have written the paper.
Whoa, I had no idea Victoria's parents owned the Chase space. Color me impressed. My cookies? Victoria stole my cookies. Now I can't take them back because she'll know I did it. Victoria's a cookie monster.
She just stole her food. That weren't those for her
boots
birthday?
are made for walking runways.
Let's steal her
These
stuff.
socks cost more than my wardrobe.
She probably wouldn't have stolen the cookies if we didn't bully her back. That's my assumption. But poison them?
I'll title this one Portrait de la Assholes.
Wow.
Whoa, there's Kate. Totally high. She looks confused. Not like she's partying.
Hmm.
Here they are getting loaded with Satan. Victoria must have her own power if she found time to steal this from my room. Good job.
Well, we should have made copies. Hey, Crab. Oh, no. Oh, I'm sorry, Crab. I must have done this in my other playthrough, but I really don't remember this.
That's a lot of bank just to clean paint from a sweater. There has to be some dirt in here on Victoria.
Yeah, we're gonna look at
First
that.
Rachel and now Kate? This is the end of the Vortex Club.
Is there anything else? I guess it's just the computer.
Well, well. Victoria and Taylor actually show remorse.
Okay, to Taylor from Victoria. Hey, sweet tea. What up? I'm just avoiding some lame-ass science homework. How can anybody do fucking homework after someone almost jumps off a roof? Can't believe we all saw it live. It was like watching a reality show, and I've never seen the campus so quiet. Like, everybody's hiding or afraid. Yes, I feel like total shit for everything I said about Kate in that stupid video. Let's get some peeps to meet up later. This girl needs a serious curfew cocktail. We'll drink to Kate. Taylor says, what a trip that was today. Seeing Max and Kate like that, I need a drink too. Let me know the time.
This is like a thread for sociopaths. Max Crackfield? Lame. Party on, dudes.
So Nathan sent this to Victoria and says that Tweemo bitch, what does that even mean? Max Cockfield got me fucking suspended. Can you believe it? My dad owns the fucking dorm where she plays with her selfies. My parents have lost their shit and are threatening me with a fucking job in my dad's office. They're threatening me with a job. How dumb is he to have me repping him? Max Crackfield and Blackwell need to go fucking down, and the end of the world party is fucking on you in. So Victoria says, what the fuck, are you kidding me? That's bullshit. No way can Blackwell suspend you. I knew that Max was trouble the first time I saw her ass kissing Mr. Jefferson with that retro camera. Victoria, if anyone is kissing his ass, it's you. Notice that everybody she hangs out with gets in trouble, and yes, the Vortex Club will be bringing the end of the world to Blackwell no matter what. I'll SMS you later so we can plot in person. So is that where she went?
Nothing to see here. I guess I shouldn't be so bummed. Not that Victoria couldn't hide her shit. Man, I'm getting paranoid.
We didn't find anything in the
A
bag.
unique point of view is right. Thanks to Courtney Wagner ghostwriting this paper.
I don't think there was anything else. We looked in the drawer, right? Drawer? This is just a picture of them, I think.
Here they are getting loaded with Satan. That's a lot of bank just to clean paint Victoria's secret. She's a geek.
Good. I don't really see how that would be a secret if she's displaying the figurine. Like, her friends would probably come in her room, right?
Well, well. This is like a thread for sociopaths.
This is
Max
it?
Crackfield? Lame.
Okay, that's...
Party on, dudes.
That's all I could find. Hope I'm not missing anything. But that's it. Okay, I don't think I can, like, interact with the figure, because we already took the picture. She fixed her photos. It would suck if she had been, like, right outside. Waiting for you, Kate. Hey, Hera. Waiting for you, Kate.
Hey, can you come in here for a minute?
Yeah.
Dana's really hurting over this.
Yeah, because Dana is one of the few people that has a heart in this school. Hey, Dana.
Dana looks guilty and relieved about Kate. She really does care. Hey, Dana. How are you doing?
Better than Kate. I just can't believe she would even attempt suicide.
I think we're all responsible for what happened.
True. But you're the only one who went up to that roof with Kate.
I was lucky. That's all.
No, girl. That was not luck. You made a choice to save her. Like a superhero.
Then maybe it's time to catch the bad guys.
So what exactly are you saying, Max? You think this has something to do with Nathan being expelled?
It's complicated. I don't want to drag you into this,
Thank you.
okay? Not yet, anyway.
I'm getting scared now. But people here are still sneaking out tonight.
What? Like, who?
Victoria bounced out of here earlier, and now you, Sherlock?
Not me. I need a break from today. Get some sleep too, Dana. I'll see you later.
Thanks, chat. Yeah, I know. Why would you say, why was she on the roof? I didn't want to be like, well, where were you? Like, I didn't want to make Dana feel bad. Be like, why weren't you up there helping me?
That is so damn cute how much Dana is into this Halloween party. Yes, the Vortex Club does indeed suck.
All right. Let us continue on our journey. Max, that's not helping. Max, if you could just put the light. If you could just, okay. Kate, just want you to know you're in our thoughts. That's from Stella. Praying for a fast recovery. I don't know who lives here. They're probably irrelevant. Okay, I think we were like right here maybe-ish. Okay. So Frank showed up. He demanded Chloe pay him back or else. I was shocked that he wasn't the loan shark I'd expected, but I could literally feel his vibe. Still can't see how my best friend ended up involved with a loser like Frank. And I almost shot him. He pulled a knife on us, and it felt like another one of my dreams. I don't even remember aiming the gun at him, but my finger just tapped against the trigger. Thank God there were no bullets left. I could have used my rewind, but the way my head was throbbing, who knows? Can't assume my power will always be available. I don't know anything about how this works or how long. So I can't take anything for granted. I just know I'm never holding another gun. Don't even remember aiming the gun at him, but my finger tapped against the trigger. That's like the player controlling Max in that moment. Max like, I don't know what happened. After all the drama-rama, Chloe and I ended up taking a walk along the tracks, deep in the woods. We both needed to hear nothing but the sound of nature and wildlife. I was shaking inside from our encounter with Frank, and though Chloe fronts tough, I could tell she was shaken too. She told me everything about Frank, which explains why she was trying to blackmail Nathan. It shocks me that the girl I grew up watching SpongeBob and the girl I grew up with watching SpongeBob ended up in such a scary orbit. I did not know SpongeBob would be referenced in this game. Still, I felt safer with her at my side, and I was glad we had a moment of peace. So it probably wasn't the best idea to lay down on the tracks and wax about life, etc., as Chloe's leg got caught in the rail, just as the goddamn train showed up. Of course, I was off trying to take a photo for my portfolio, and then I had another quick flash of my tornado vision. I could see it, almost feel it, tearing the sky apart. My head felt like it was exploding, like in that 80s film Scanners. Does anyone know that reference? Just as fast as the vision came in, it disappeared. I may be in denial about what this apocalyptic image means or doesn't. Hi, North. Then I heard Chloe screaming for help, and I was shitting kittens. Her foot was stuck in the damn rail, and naturally the train was coming around the mountain. I was pretty proud of myself for coming up with a drastic, if not destructive, solution to saving Chloe once again. But just in case this journal ever falls into the wrong hands, it's going to remain our BFF secret, so there. Our morning adventure over, Chloe dropped me off back at my campus. She was so sweet and said that this had been the best week of her life despite everything. That made me feel so awesome. Chloe really sees us like we're taking over the world. But what if I hadn't been able to use my rewind power to get her off the tracks? Chloe might have to lower her expectations, and so will I. Speaking of expectations, David Madsen talked to me without being a total prick. I wanted to tear him a new one for hitting Chloe, thinking I could rewind if things got out of control, and he didn't seem sufficiently sorry to me. I know Chloe provokes him, but that's no fucking excuse to hit someone, especially a family member. I see that David is sorry and trying to reach out to me. I know he saw terrible things in combat. I just can't trust him and his paranoid surveillance fetish, especially with how weird he acts with Kate, like she's a criminal. I'll give David props for trying to smoke the peace pipe with me, but he acts like he's still at war. Something odd happened, as if everything happening isn't bizarro, but I saw Kate having an intense conversation with Mr. Jefferson, and she ended up practically running away from him in tears. I forget if we ever learned, like, what they were actually talking about in that moment. I wish I could have casually asked, oh, by the way, what's up with Kate? Like he would tell me anyway. I know Kate treats Jefferson like he's an apostle or something, but what did he say to make her so upset? Well, he was super rude when we talked to him, and he's like, maybe she doth protest too much. Like, maybe she brought this on herself. Just when I was feeling so good about Chloe and me, I walk into Jefferson's class and see Nathan and Victoria actually sitting on my desk. Unreal. Asshole bookends. You've probably seen the gif of what she's referring to. Oh, really, Great Destroyer? Maybe. I have not seen that movie, though. Kate Marsh almost killed herself. My hands are still shaking, but I have to write this down while I can. Right at the start of Jefferson's class, Kate went to the roof of the girls' dorm to jump. Every student and teacher was watching her like it was a Blackwell rooftop concert. I saw her actually jump, but I was just able to use my rewind power to get her back on the roof. I tried harder than I ever did, and somehow I stopped time completely. I made it to the roof, but again, my head felt like it was going to blow up. I knew that I couldn't just keep rewinding to save Kate. Had to try and talk her down on my own. She was already in so much pain over the video and all the bullying, so she wasn't going to buy everything I tried to tell her. You see movies with people trying to talk somebody out of suicide, but it's very different when I'm the one doing the talking. I covered everything I could, and Kate almost jumped anyway. Cliche or not, I told her how much her friends and family love her, even if they don't all show it now. Lo and behold, Kate stepped back from the ledge alive. I almost cried in her arms. I know this isn't about me, though I have to admit it was an amazing feeling to walk arm in arm with Kate from the roof to outside the dorm. Like I said, the whole school and police were watching us, almost completely silent. Then I heard what sounded like Logan yelling out, "Give it up for Max," and everybody started to clap and cheer. Talk about surreal. The people who ignored me or treated me like crap suddenly crushing on me. That might be the strangest thing that's happened to me this insane week. And that made me wonder if Victoria was watching and how she felt about all of this. I almost wanted to find her just to get in her smug face for enabling Kate's suicide attempt. Such cruel bullshit. Though to be fair, Victoria wasn't the only one that was responsible. Nathan Prescott seemed to have disappeared, which was probably a good thing. And after all that, I still had to talk to the police and give a statement. Felt so weird to do since I've seen it in pretty much every police procedural show. I had to lie my ass off when he questioned me about the other students, because I just don't think the police are ever going to find out what happened. Yes, this looks like a job for Supermax, right? Though, of course, I do love it when Chloe calls me that, even if I don't feel that heroic for helping Kate down. Maybe it's wrong for me to think I have to feel anything but grateful that Kate didn't jump. Had to lie my ass off when he questioned me about the other students. What did she lie about? What was really odd was when all the students and faculty staff surrounded me and Kate, then we started patting our backs and shoulders like we were heroes. I wasn't sure how to respond considering Kate almost threw herself off the roof, but because of everybody at school, but like I said, I can't blame everybody, and I still don't know where to point all my fingers. The very best thing was that even though Kate was still in tears and confused, I definitely saw her smile when she realized how happy everybody was that she was alive. I smiled too. The police and paramedics swooped in, and then Kate was covered in a blanket and gently escorted to the ambulance. They didn't thank me or look at me like I was a hero. I guess they're used to saving people without applause. But if I'm super honest, it felt pretty cool. Like I got a hug from the whole school, so maybe Blackwell Academy isn't totally bad. It's not enough that Kate is alive, and though I'm not enough of an egomaniac to take the credit, I still had to get the Blackwell third degree from Principal Wells. It was bizarre to be in his tacky office with Nathan Prescott, David Madsen, and Mr. Jefferson calmly talking about why Kate would attempt suicide. I was quiet but giddy inside, just replaying in my head the moment when Kate stepped toward me with a glimmer of hope in her eyes. Part of me wanted to smash Nathan's smug face against the desk. Knowing he had a lot to do with Kate's suicide attempt, I thought about doing it, then flipping a quick rewind. But I knew that would be the start of a bad, dangerous habit. I kind of wish they had put that in the game. Like, where Max just, like, gives in to her intrusive thoughts. And then rewinds. It's like she just smashes Nathan's head into the desk. And then rewinds. They should have done that. Fortunately, Principal Wells amazingly did the right thing and booted Nathan for a few days after I told him what happened in the bathroom. He must have had more shit on Nathan because otherwise I doubt this would happen to a Prescott. That's some small justice for Kate. There'll be more if it's the last thing I do, which it could be if I'm not careful. Yeah, exactly. After being grilled in the principal's den, I hung out with Warren on the lawn so I could feel grass under my feet and watch the fluffy clouds. He's such a sweetheart. He kept telling me how proud he was that I stopped Kate from jumping. I don't believe that I did, but I have to say it's better than being treated like a hero at school than like a twee loser. What does twee mean? Still, I told Warren that something ominous is happening at Blackwell Academy. Rachel, Amber, Chloe, and now Kate have all been victims. Not to mention me if I keep playing amateur detective. Wish I could have let Warren know about my power, but it's not the right time. As if anything is the right time anymore. And to make the day end on the most surreal note possible, the sky went dark and we watched a solar eclipse that was not announced on the news or any astronomy site. What is happening to Arcadia Bay? What could it be? Crap. I think that would have been super funny if you could just do that. But, like, it would force you to rewind. Like, if there were certain, you know, decisions that you couldn't actually continue through the game with.
Chloe is waiting for me in front of the main hall.
That would have been funny. Do we have any pictures out here? Oh my gosh, what? I just finished reading this, and now there's 3 more photos, or 3 more entries. We have a bird, squirrel, an ant, and a feather. Excessively quaint or pretty. That's what twee means. I don't think I've ever heard someone say twee.
Oh, it's unlocked. I hope Samuel isn't around.
All right, well, I'm in here.
Nothing here.
Am I looking for something?
Nuts and bolts. Like my grandpa's garage. Nothing but tools. Who knew Samuel was so into runway fashion?
Is that why, Max? Do you think that's why?
I know Samuel doesn't wear silky scarves. So, who does?
I've only heard twee used in Baldur's Gate 3 before you kick the squirrel. Oh. I did not kick the squirrel, so. Okay, well, speaking of squirrels, there's the squirrel photo. No, come back. What? If you even talk to the squirrel as Dark Urge, it gets launched. Oh my gosh. Okay, Squirrel, are you back? What? How do I get this photo? Oh, maybe I can rewind. Get back here. How do I get this picture? What if I stand here? Then where will you go, Squirrel?
Hello, little friend. Care to join me?
Okay. This is a photo. But I don't know how to get the photo. The narrator says the squirrel would look ever so twee climbing this tree in a sinister way, and then you go for the winning field goal at the Super Bowl. Oh.
The Tobanga does look pretty scary at night. Please don't destroy me.
Hmm. Is there anything in here I can use? Doesn't look like it. Fine, I'll sit. Think about life.
I feel so giddy, even after Kate almost jumped. Maybe it's the leftover adrenaline. But I feel kind of invincible now.
Okay. Okay, Chloe's getting impatient. How's the Blackwell hero doing? The hero is still shaking with the nerves. I even got Nathan Prescott suspended. You're a boss, but no emoji. Listen, something weird and scary is going on at Blackwell. It's time for us to put the pieces together. Cool? I have something to show you. Meet me in front of campus. Get that ass in gear now. Okay, let's see. What else is going on? Warren says, yo, Max. Just had to remind you again how fucking awesome you were today. With Kate on the roof. I'll make you a superhero suit on the lab's 3D printer. Cool? And I'd love to reward you with dinner and escape to Planet O Apes. No pressure, truly. Well, she already said she didn't want to go. Thanks, Warren. Need to rest my cape tonight. Nathan got suspended too, so it was a good day. I'll call you later. Mom says, thanks for letting me gush over our Blackwell hero. Miss your voice. We're very proud, so milk this moment. Let us know if you want to come up for a quick getaway, okay? We love you. Oh, she says, Max, please call us as soon as you can. We're so proud of you for saving this girl. We want to know how you are, so please get in touch. We love you. Okay. Private number. So, we got, hey whore, feminazis will be exterminated. Watch out. Hey, Mika. Hey, saved Kate. Let's go. Let's go. Trying to get this photo. All right, chat. How do I get the photo? How do I get the photo of the squirrel? You just gotta be fast enough? What, like... It's not giving me a photo option, though. The only thing I've been able to see is look. And then it comes over here, and then I can't interact with it anymore. There was food before. See, I can look. Sort of.
Hello, little friend. Care to join me?
There's like no photo option. There was food earlier from the trash can, but there's no food in there now. There's a few squirrel pics to take. They get mixed up. Unless I can get food out of a different trash can.
Everywhere I go, I can see how I'm altering history. Big and small.
The cookies? I don't think I could take the cookies. She just said Victoria stole the cookies. I don't think there was a take
President
option.
Wells. Oh, are you serious? I'm toast if he sees me.
Go away, Principal. I'm trying to take a picture of a squirrel. This is very important. There's another squirrel. Do the squirrels need to come together? Where did you come from, little squirrel? As soon as you head outside, go right. You see a squirrel on a bench. As you approach, he runs away. So stand beside the bench and rewind time. Okay, well, how many times did I try that? There. So what? I have to be like in this spot?
And say nut. Gotcha.
Ugh, it's finicky sometimes. All right, we got it. Thanks, Mika. That was the first time it showed me the photo option. Hello, other squirrel. Okay, anyway. We have a bird on a tire, it looks like. An ant and a feather.
Nobody can expel me. Not yet, anyway.
You see nothing.
Miss Caulfield, you have to be stealthier than that. You're not supposed to be outside your dormitory at this hour. You know that.
I'm sorry, Principal Wells. I'm still tense after I thought Kate was going to jump today. I just needed some air and space to walk.
No explanations. Seeing Kate come up on that roof, then seeing her come down with you. You saved her ass. Maybe saved Blackwell. Now don't get cocky. Going back inside. You earned good dreams.
Okay, I'm not supposed to be outside, but you're not supposed to be drunk
So
on
how
campus.
do I get past him to meet Chloe?
How long has he been sitting there? Okay, go.
I know I have a set of keys on me.
Max the Ninja strikes again.
Ah, gotcha. Now, why won't they fit? These keys are all broken. Or maybe it's me. Come on, just try. Ah, fuck it. I'm sitting my ass down. Nobody can expel me. Not yet, anyway.
Anyway. Okay. Keep our eyes peeled for more photos. Hello.
Get it? Booyah. Like I'm a scary punk ghost.
More like a scary punk asshole. Hey, Chloe, I didn't exactly have the greatest day trying to keep my friend from jumping off the roof. I don't think I need you to prank me tonight, okay?
Sorry, but you absolutely balls to the walls did save your friend.
Kate saved herself. I couldn't even use my power. My head felt like it was being crushed. Then I had no clue what to say to her on that roof.
Don't be so modest, Rockstar. Kate is alive because of you. You obviously said the right thing, and your badass power is gonna save us all. We just need to connect the plays.
And find out who almost killed Kate. We have to stop this from happening to anybody else.
Oh yeah, and somehow stop that tornado from wiping out Arcadia Bay, right?
Didn't you say that it was all about chaos theory? I don't see any control over this chaos.
Oh right, except for your ability to, oh yeah, manipulate time and space. No biggie.
Chloe, I just feel weird about some of my decisions. Especially after I just got Nathan expelled.
Dude, do not even torture yourself like that. Let's focus on looking for clues, okay?
We need to find out more about who Rachel was involved with around here.
She was able to blend in with
That
everybody,
seemed so
even with people I hated.
off topic.
And even though I don't know her, it feels like Rachel is guiding us to the truth.
Fuck the truth. I just want to find my friend right now. It
Well,
scares me to
that's
think where
part
she
of it.
could be. Do you think she's...
Kicking it in Los Angeles? That would be the best case scenario.
She wouldn't leave without me, okay? And how often do missing girls turn up? We have to find Rachel soon. We have to.
I promise you we will. Like you said, it's time to start the search for clues. Now tell me what's your secret.
Drum roll, please. I present the spare keys to Blackwell. Thank you, step prick.
You are such a boss, Chloe. I just don't want you to get into any more trouble.
Look at all the trouble dropping in Arcadia Bay. At this point, who gives a fuck anymore? We're in it to win it, Max. Lead the way.
I'm so glad you're my partner in crime.
As long as you're my partner in time.
Insert groan here.
Thank you again so much for helping me put together a portfolio.
Hopefully the rest of the class will follow your lead. I'm sorry I was distracted. As you know, it's not been a good day for Blackwell.
I know this has been an awful day, and you can talk to me anytime, Mr. Jefferson.
Thank you, Victoria. I'm glad it had a relatively happy ending.
I don't know what I would have done if Katie jumped.
Katie?
Katie?
I had no idea you two were that close. Did she?
Well, how does this affect the Everyday Heroes contest?
It doesn't. The contest is still a go, and I still have to pick the winner to best represent Blackwell. I've got all the photos, except one from Max.
I'll give you a one-word sneak preview of Max's photo. Selfie. Listen, you've seen my entry. You know it's better than that. Wouldn't that be so cool to hang out together? in San Francisco?
Stick to Mr. Jefferson, Victoria,
No.
please. And, I haven't picked a winner yet.
You already love my work, so it's not like you're playing favorites. Just imagine if you picked my photo, though. We would have to spend a lot of time together. That could be fun, don't you think?
I'm going to think that you didn't say any of that.
You might as well choose me. Otherwise, I might have to tell people you offered to choose my photo for favors or something.
What?
As a favor to your future, I'll also ignore that undisguised threat. This conversation is officially over, Miss Chase. I suggest you go back to your dorm now.
Wait, I only...
How did you think that was gonna go,
Fucking
Victoria?
kidding me?
Oh, come on.
So stupid.
We are so obvious.
Just when I think Victoria can't get any more evil.
Shit is about to get real.
I
Blackwell.
mean, he was also
Let's go
talking
find
to
out.
her after curfew. So, what's that about? It would be ever so twee if she were climbing a tree.
Chloe the Keymaster.
You know it.
Dude, I don't know about this. We're both already in so much trouble.
You can always let me get busted like you did with the weed.
I'm serious. We're not kids anymore. We're breaking and entering.
If I have a key, how can it be breaking? They get charges for just entering.
I'm serious. We could go to jail.
Not if I'm related to the head of Blackwell Security. Stepshit will not want me in the hands of the local police. So we better find out what's in the principal's office first. You can rewind if we get caught, right? You have mad powers, Max.
But my powers didn't save Kate. Maybe I did on my own.
Come on. One more door and our work here is done.
Can we take from the lost and found? Is there anything else in here?
Only a total phony would wear a crappy hat like that.
Chloe's making Max overuse her powers now. She's definitely over-relying on Max's powers, especially when Max keeps getting injured in some, like, we don't know exactly the extent of the nosebleeds, what that could mean for her. There could be permanent damage.
There's no way David would get in Mrs. Grant's face. She'd shut his ass down fast.
Okay. Dear Miss Grant, as head of security at Blackwell Academy, it's my job and duty to make sure all the bases have been covered when it comes to protecting the student body. I know I'm nobody's favorite among this faculty and students, but I know I'm making sure their safety is my prime directive. Since taking over as head of security, my statistics speak for themselves, as does the 15.4% drop in campus crime. Okay, where's your evidence for that? Where did you just pull that number out of your ass? I respect your position as a science teacher, but you have unfairly demonized my plans for a surveillance system with a cowardly petition. I hope that you will redact this petition and reconsider the human cost of not retrofitting Blackwell Academy with the latest in safe and private security. Like, again, I think somewhere in the middle of both of these would be, like, they definitely need more security, but not, like, his level of security. So if we could just meet in the middle, that would be the best case scenario. Chloe, how long is it taking you to open a door?
That's it. What the fuck? The security officer should have the key to the principal's office.
He's hiding shit, like everybody here.
Well, now we definitely have to get this door open.
Kick it.
Believe it or not, I know a little about lockpicking, thanks to Frank. I might as well test out my thief skill.
Go for it. We're already in this deep.
Well, you could look for the key, just in case.
Why, yes, I could.
Well, he had a bunch of keys. Who knows? One of them could have been for his office.
Nothing here.
And Max keeps telling her there's limits and it doesn't always work and sometimes hurts her. Yeah. She's definitely a little too pushy. I understand being, like, excited because, you know, it's a superpower, but, like, it is hurting Max.
Dead end.
I mean, not only is she getting nosebleeds, but she's also getting, like, crazy headaches from it. So it's kind of like it could be doing some kind of damage to her brain for all we know.
Boring.
Boring.
Crap. Here are the keys. None for the principal's office. No key for thee. We have to find another way in.
Guess I didn't spend enough time with Frank. But I'll use my DIY lockpick tools while you come up with a better plan.
Kick the door
My plan
open.
has a name.
Just kick it open.
Hey, Warren, you busy?
Why are we getting him involved?
Just bubble hearth, you'll be okay. Listen, I need your physics expertise stat. Without naming names, if somebody had access to the art and science labs and wanted to construct a device that would, say, open a locked door, would you maybe kinda know how? Huh? No, I'm just asking for fun. Thanks, science guy. No. Stay. We need you as backup. Just send the text instructions now. I'm sorry, I'm just not sure about a movie night right now. Don't hate me. And thanks for the help.
She's clearly breaking into the school. Why would he be like, hey, you want to see a movie right now?
Sucks ass. Goddamn door.
Try not to wake up everybody at Blackwell.
Sorry, Max. I got nothing. What about your plan?
I'm gonna go put it together. Can you stay here and not get caught?
I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin.
The race is on. See you soon.
Can I look for anything else? Box. What's in the box?
Squirrels like nuts. Does that mean Samuel is... Nah.
Okay. Sugar.
Ooh,
I guess
sugar.
I need that.
Only 3 more items to go.
All right, what's the text say? Okay, well. Pay attention, 007. You have to find 4 objects. Sugar, a soda can, a duct tape, sodium chlorate. Here's how you'll do it. Okay. Any questions? Well, we'll give it a try.
Warren is such a classic nerd. Let's see if I can find those items.
Ugh, I hate that it's dark. Anything in the garbage?
What do you know? Trash.
Well, there could have been a soda can in there.
Nerd alert. This poster has Warren written all over it.
I love that he's helping and she's like, ugh, what a nerd. Like, do I find Warren annoying? Yes. However, Max also needs to be more upfront with him so that he can go date, what's her name, Brooke?
Nothing in it. A long time ago, Nathan got smacked down. Just emptied. Nothing here.
Vending machine. Yeah, Brooke also needs to talk to him instead of just like getting pissy with Max.
Nope. Doesn't anybody drink sodas here? Release the crack can.
She has to know he's into her. Like, this is dipping into playing him. Yeah, I agree. It's kind of
It's all
mean.
mine anyway.
She's definitely kind of using him, and I think she needs to just say, like, hey,
halfway home,
I just want to be
Max.
friends, and just put that out there, you know? Warren, it's been 2 minutes. Okay, let's see. Posters we've already looked at. Kate's locker.
So glad you still have your locker, Kate.
Art class.
This is like a scene in a horror film.
It is. Hold on a second. I need to... All right. Contest pictures.
Oh, Kate. Even when you were sad, you tried to see the good in the world. Shit. Daniel's a better illustrator than photographer, said Max, the art critic.
Wow, Max. Max is like, man, he sucks at photography.
Victoria, that is pretty fucking sweet. How can I hate somebody that shoots like that?
Is this one really better than Kate's, though?
I feel gross even looking at Nathan's work, but he does have some style. Victoria's cigarettes? I'm sure Mr. Jefferson is impressed.
Oh, here we go. Here's the tape.
The tape is mine. Only one more ingredient left.
Just trying to see if there's anything in here. We
I
didn't.
probably should find those items now.
Max, we're doing that. We're trying to, anyway.
There's got to be something I can use here.
Chemistry stuff.
You're an artist, damn it, not a scientist. But this is so not sodium chlorate.
Science book.
So sodium chlorate is a weed killer. You'd think Warren would have told me that factoid. No, this mixture doth not work. I never said they were great, troll.
Does that say Max takes great selfies? What?
Max, if you can't find sodium chlorate in the science lab, give it up.
Can you chill?
An A minus? All right, all right. So Dr. Max did help Warren this morning.
Change grade? No, I'm not gonna do that.
Ass biology. Ugh, gross.
Ass biology? Everyone's favorite class, ass biology. Yeah, this isn't timed, Max. Chill out. It's fine. So, I assume we needed to learn that it's weed killer and actually pick up weed killer? From somewhere? Maybe? Oh, there.
Here's the sodium chlorate box.
There we go.
You know you're clumsy, Max. Don't waste your rewind power. Use the damn chair. Now it's time to show Chloe that Max is the bomb.
Oh my gosh. Okay, there. I assume I can put everything together in the principal's office. Hope I didn't have to do it back in the science lab. Okay, that's the bathroom. Here we go.
Take it easy on the door, Chloe. Let's try this instead.
A pipe bomb.
Literally.
Yes! Time to blow shit up!
If
Not-
you'll light the candle,
I don't think this is a great idea, but
So cool!
get ready to haul ass.
That was so fucking cool! Oh, we are toast! Here comes the whole Arcadia
What did
Bay
you
Fire and
expect?
Police Department. So what should we do?
go in there and then rewind. Come on. Well, okay, Chloe, you can stay out there, I guess.
If I can get this bastard open, she can't cheat with her rewind. Oh, this is bullshit! Fuck you, door!
Welcome to my domain.
You are magic! I have no clue how the hell you got in there, but you did it, sister.
The company I keep. Now, let's find what we want and beat it. My powers only go so far.
Man, I can see why the principal locks this room up. Fancy faux art crap. He must want everybody to know he has money, but no taste. How can you trust somebody who has a fucking bronze bird in his office? I'm glad I was expelled.
Yes, if only the principal had a Monet or Picasso, you'd still be at Blackwell.
Eat me. I'm gonna pilfer the papers on this ugly-ass desk. Okay, sure. It's ugly, but damn, is it a cozy chair. This is your chance to truly get all deductive and shit, Sherlock. Find us some clues about Rachel, or Kate, or Nathan. Anybody.
I'm on the case.
Really wish that light did more. Okay, there we go.
This pretty much sums up Kate. Shy and sweet. And in the wrong place.
Her GPA is 3.9. Kate Marsh represents the very best of the students of Blackwell Academy. Her GPA is consistently outstanding, along with her optimistic attitude and quiet work ethic. Her extracurricular activities with the Meals on Wheels program has been acknowledged on K-Bay 7 News, and her diverse religious studies group has been a welcome addition to the wide range of student-led spiritual programs at Blackwell. She also has one of the best attendance records in the school's history. As the school nurse, I should inform you that Kate Marsh appears to have experienced some recent emotional or physical trauma. I spoke to her briefly and she was upset but vague and refused to talk further with me. I think it's important that we keep our eyes on her and make sure she's not under duress from other classmates, as is my suspicion. Okay, well, Jefferson didn't seem to care when, you know, she was being made fun of and like somebody threw something at her in class. At present time, there is a security investigation into a controversial video allegedly featuring Kate Marsh at a Vortex Club party that has been uploaded onto the internet without her knowledge or alleged consent, along with her claim of being taken to the hospital during the party. See the attached files for complete details.
Only 2 more files to go. I certainly can't use this.
Okay. We need to take a photo of the bird.
You're not so tacky up close.
Okay, where do I need to be? That is a photo.
Dude, I know I shouldn't be going through the principal's files, but it's kind of cool.
Now's your chance to get revenge on Blackwell.
Oh yeah, I'm so bummed I don't get to party with the Vortex Club.
There's still time.
Especially with you around, right?
Don't talk. Search.
Oh, I like it when you get bossy. You're finally learning from the master.
Stand in front of the desk. Do I have to make Chloe move? I cannot.
Look everywhere, Max. You're not so tacky up close.
Okay.
That is so cool that my signature actually counted. Go, Miss Grant.
As principal of Blackwell Academy, it is my glad, happy, fortunate duty to inform you that your petition to block the installation of a new surveillance system has received enough signatures for the school to reject the plan. It is not my policy to take sides in these matters, as we encourage the faculty and student body to participate in their school's operation. However, I did recognize the controversial nature of these cameras and shared your concern for possible invasions of privacy. Thank you for your passion and for inspiring Blackwell students to make their voices heard. I hope they will feel empowered by the outcome of your petition. It also might not be a picture of the bird itself, but a clue.
Wowzer. This will so not come in handy. I'd drink too if I was the principal of Blackwell.
Well, we know he is.
And nothing here. Rachel doesn't seem so troubled based on all this. But there's not much here about the police investigation.
Unfortunately, Rachel Amber has stopped attending class for the past month, and she's left no contact with students or faculty for the past month. Her parents are at present unaware of her whereabouts, and Blackwell hopes for her quick return to continue her academic excellence. Rachel Amber is the quintessential student representation of Blackwell Academy. She excels in all of her studies and extracurricular activities, which are numerous. Popular with both students and faculty, she has the de facto qualities of scholarship and leadership that is a hallmark of Blackwell's legacy. Her diverse goals include a career in international law and fashion modeling. There is no doubt that Rachel will achieve all of her dreams with Blackwell as the fulcrum. Principal Wells, this is Lieutenant Chris Rossi. Just wanted to let you know that Rachel Amber's investigation has officially been closed on our end. We always hope for that one magic clue, but once again, Arcadia Bay covers up another secret. We always keep our eyes and ears open, but that's all we can do from now. Thank you for your help. It hasn't been that long and they already closed it.
Man, I don't blame the principal for expelling Chloe. Bad Chloe.
GPA 1.7. Chloe Price is a problematic student at Blackwell despite the best efforts of the faculty and administration to guide her academically. Chloe does little homework and is often willfully belligerent to her teachers. She has caused numerous class disruptions with her inappropriate comments and rude gestures to fellow students. She was recently suspended for spray painting graffiti in the parking lot. Even though Chloe is an intelligent student with potential, she chooses to squander it on empty rebellion against a non-mandatory institution. Update, she's no longer a student.
Let's nab this last file, Sherlock. Always wanted to say nab.
Well, I want this photo, so...
Weird. This asshole has a spotless record.
3.7 GPA, Nathan Prescott continues his family's historical legacy at Blackwell Academy with a stellar academic record and a variety of extracurricular activities, including work with the Arcadia Bay Homeless Fund. Nathan is also popular with students and faculty. He stands as a proud representation of Blackwell.
Like I'm not gonna read my own personal file.
GPA 2.8. Max, as she prefers to be called, is considered a quiet, attentive student with much potential for her photography. Her GPA fluctuates, and she has acknowledged she should be doing better. Her teachers back up her quiet intelligence, though some complaints find her too nervous and nosy. Some faculty members would like Max to speak up more in class and be more assertive. Others would like her to be less so, but this is a common student suggestion rather than a specific recommendation. Despite some recent confrontations with Blackwell security, Max showed herself to represent the very best of Blackwell Academy by stopping fellow student Kate Marsh from jumping off the dormitory roof today. At this time, there's an ongoing police faculty investigation, but Max's heroism is undisputed.
This file is going to be so spotless, I'll projectile vomit.
Is it okay if I tell you how to get the photo? Yes. 3.9. Victoria Chase is the gold standard for Blackwell Academy, a student with a consistently high GPA and extracurricular activities that reflect her career goals in photography. Victoria also receives high marks from faculty for her devotion to the Vortex Club, among other organizations devoted to Blackwell spirit and history.
I have to make sure Warren doesn't have a criminal background.
Hey,
I think we've... Like I'm not gonna read my... This file is... I have to make sure Warren doesn't have a criminal background.
4.0. Warren is considered an exemplary student, represents a long tradition of excellence in science at Blackwell. He has the gift or curse of gab, depending on the faculty. Some have accused him of playing science pranks, but this is not confirmed by his science teacher, Miss Grant. We hope Warren focuses his academic vision and continues towards his bright future. Please tell me he has a criminal background. Oh, the pictures of Chloe, not the bird. There we go.
Chloe, say hello to my little friend.
Again, taking
Say
photos
goodnight to the bad guy.
of our crimes. Glad we have all this evidence of our crimes. It's great.
So, Nathan Prescott's dad is a bully too. Shocker.
In light of the recent outrageous allegations against my son and his suspension, I feel that my large contributions to Blackwell Academy should also be suspended. Of course, this situation can be rectified once Nathan is reinstated at Blackwell with a written apology. Along with that, I understand that the tragic event involving Miss Marsh gives you pause, but I would suggest that canceling Thursday's party is not conducive to the can-do spirit of Blackwell Academy. I expect you to reconsider and come to the same obvious conclusion. Sean Prescott. Great. Now let's rob a 7-Eleven and take pictures too. I mean, at this point, that's probably what we would do. Why the fuck does this adult-ass man care about a high school party? I don't know if Nathan whined to him about it or... I don't know.
Max, you better come check out these files. Nathan accuses Rachel of bringing drugs on campus, and my step-troll went along because he thinks Rachel was a bad influence on me. Assholes.
She had a spotless
David is
record, so
teaming
why
up
would he
with
think
Nathan
that?
Prescott? That's a bad sign.
Nathan Prescott III. Ooh, he's so money. And you know the Prescotts dropped major bank to bury Nathan's real file. Look, it reads like a rap sheet. Bad grades, teacher complaints, secret probation. But I was expelled?
At least Nathan was finally suspended. Check out that note. Open it.
It's just some crazy drawing.
It's not a drawing. Look. Rachel in the dark room. Rachel in the dark room. Over and over. That's it.
That's fucked up. What does this even mean? Nathan is truly psychotic. I know he has something to do with Rachel missing.
Whoa, listen to this. David M. always asks what's going on in my head. David M. always helps me follow those he follows. It's pretty cryptic.
No, it sounds like they formed some sort of weird team, the Super Hebros.
Jesus. David was stalking Kate, hassling me, and now we know he was all over Rachel too.
Oh, we are so going into his garage files. Plus, I'm getting a little paranoid in here. We got our info, let's bail. But maybe we shouldn't leave without a gift.
No, you are not taking the cozy chair.
Max, do your powers include mind reading? Or did you just rewind because I tried to steal the chair? Shit, I'm confused.
It's the powers of best friendship. I know how you roll. We should definitely get out of here. We pressed our luck enough.
Hello, what have we here? Holy shit! Jackpot! Cha-ching!
Wow, sir. That's a lot for the handicapped fund.
Dude, there's $5,000 here. I could pay Frank back tonight. This'll chill him out after you almost, shot him. Are you gonna make a big issue out of this? Or just rewind and take the greenbacks for yourself? I hope you do that instead of lecturing me.
You really want to take money from the handicapped fund? I know you need to pay Frank back, but I've got my power to protect you, right?
There's a lot of power in that horse-choking wad of cash. But yes, Moral Max is right again. I guess. Let's get the hell out of this office morgue.
I know that money would have helped Chloe and me.
Well, too bad. Steal from the principal booze fund instead.
That impish look scares me.
Care for a midnight swim? The Blackwell pool is ours.
Swimming? You want to take that risk now?
It's been a cray week. You didn't let me take that money to pay off Frank, so if he pops a cap in my skull, at least allow me to have a little carefree fun for a few minutes. Splish splash?
You're right. We hella deserve it. Splish splash.
I don't
Did
really
you
like.
actually just say hella? I think I'm a good bad influence on you.
I don't really like how Chloe like kind of makes Max feel guilty about that by being like, well, you know, if Frank shoots me because I don't have the money, it's like, okay.
We're in the otter's lair.
Big fucking deal. I want that heated water.
We still have to play it cool, okay? I still go to school here.
You can own this hellhole once you figure out your rewind power.
This is so weird if Kate dies.
Chloe's
Yeah.
so psyched for
Yeah.
girls' night out, so I better follow her evil plan.
Yeah, totally feels very strange.
Go otters.
That's why you kind of don't like her. No, I get that, Tim. Yeah, I definitely... I have like a love-hate relationship with Chloe. She's not someone I would be friends with in real life, though. I could not handle all the shenanigans she gets into.
I would love a soda, but I just get wired.
Max should have thought about that before ghosting her, that she would just guilt her nonstop. Yeah, the constant guilt tripping is rough. And like I said, I agree that Max should not have ghosted Chloe, especially after her dad passed away. But I don't like this either. Okay, well, obviously that too, Crab. But I mean, if I were a teenager, Chloe is not somebody I would have been friends with. She would have given me so much anxiety.
Boys or girls?
Girls, of course.
Girls. Ooh la la. Let me check to see if the pool's heated.
Trust me, I've known grown-ass adults who act like this. Oh, God.
I hope the otters will survive.
What's this?
If only I could solve the mystery of the missing cat pics.
Desperate for my stolen backpack with school books and new tablet. Need this for class. My tablet has private pics of my late cats. Aw.
I actually don't have the time to investigate this caper.
We like that they have faults. Oh, I'm not saying that they should be perfect by any means. I'm just saying, like, I like Chloe, but also don't like Chloe sometimes.
Looks like Brooke wants to go to the drive-in with Warren.
She can have him. This needs to be communicated.
Those are some musty-ass old shirts. Yuck. Where does that other sock go?
Yeah, maybe if she spoke to him even once. Yeah, Max needs to tell Warren that she's not interested, and Brooke needs to tell Warren that she is interested.
So, Victoria's secret is selfies. Go fuck your...
That middle one?
No. Jefferson said, don't confuse art with the artist. These are cool shots.
Not really. I would love if, if Max wrote "go fuck your selfie" on them.
Flippers in a swimming pool? Are they training Navy frogmen here? A bus ticket? Was she going to run away? Like Rachel Amber?
Oh, that's Kate's locker.
Those look like the most cozy, comfy towels in towel history. Want? If I could rewind back to the 1940s, I'd get in serious trouble.
Victoria Chase rules. Did
This
she write
isn't
that?
a desperate cry for attention or anything.
Probably one of her minions did.
Ooh, pink goo. I see why everybody brings their own soap. Hello, gorgeous. You wish, Max. You just look like a snoop. Sorry, Rachel. I hope so, friend.
Rachel abides.
Well, we care, dickhead.
Dear Kate, I don't care. God. So, did you write that before or after today? Because if you wrote it after, you sure do look like an ass. I mean, either way, I guess you look like an ass, but... Wonder how Kate's loving aunt feels now. I don't know. It's probably like... Well, you deserved it. Me.
In case I run out of air, I know where to come.
If anyone's gonna run out of air, it's Chloe, because Chloe is determined to die.
I don't think anybody has ever drowned here. I hope.
There's still time.
Coffee and swimming. Good combo. Yes, we get it. Otters.
Antics.
Don't even think I'm gonna make a move on you.
Here we go. Chloe's gonna get attacked by a shark in the pool. That would be hilarious. Just out of nowhere.
So, the big plan is win.
Easy to remember. One step.
Aw, look at the baby Halloween pumpkin.
There's a new horror game with a shark in the pool? Really? Okay, well, we might as well see if there's anything in here. 69 reasons to bang
Time to
Rachel.
do or die, Max. Bros will be bros.
No. Dana needs a baby daddy. Victoria loves the D.
Huh, it's nice to know Victoria loves something besides herself.
Damn.
Welcome to 1950. I bet you do.
All right, let's snoop in lockers.
I guess I should consider this evolution.
Dana, I know I'm an a-hole, but I still care about you. Love, Logan. It's on a post-it note.
I guess somebody forgot their Blackwell spirit.
What's Max done? Turn that moniker be a girl? Yeah, I guess, because I also had that thought of, like, I don't even understand why that's the insult you chose. No worries. It's all bad.
Sometimes. Some poor hipster lost their vape. It's okay for Nathan to be hooked on these drugs, right?
I don't know what those are.
This must be for training kids. No way am I touching Zach's jersey.
Cell phone.
Zach is really careless. Doesn't he know what happens when I'm around?
Victoria says, hey, thinking bad things about you. Cool. What are you wearing? Just my crystal necklace and phone. Hot. What are you wearing? I'm in locker room, only wearing a jersey, sitting on my football. So, why are you sitting on the football?
Betty developed that in Jefferson's class. But why?
This almost looks like Uncanny Valley. Don't catch that ball. He's just rolling it back and forth under his ass. Why? Maybe just occasionally shoves a football up his ass. I mean, you know, live your best life.
Just when I thought it was safe to go back in the water.
Oh, I want to throw it in the pool. No running. Too bad. Max slips and dies. And he wanted to get it in the end zone. So he did. Right up his ass.
Oh yeah, baby. Feels like a hot tub. Too bad you made me feel like the queen of assholes because I wanted that
Oh
cash
my
cash.
god, Chloe.
Tell me you're not gonna stay
I
there
am gonna
watching
make
me
you
like a
feel bad
zombie.
for trying to steal that money.
Don't you dare! Come stop me, hippie. Okay, you asked for it.
Max jumps in with all her clothes.
Cowabunga! Why, look, an otter in my water. Dun 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 dun.
You are so obvious. And I still get freaked out by that movie, so stop. I can't even watch any of those shark shows. I'll just rewind and harpoon you. Otter's revenge.
Cheater.
Yeah, you wouldn't know about that.
I wish Rachel was here. She would totally love being in here at night. Wish you guys had met each other.
We will. With all this stuff going on, I'm starting to think everything is related, and I want to
Max
find out for
really looked
Kate's
dead there for a second.
sake. She almost died today.
Your power is changing everything, Max. Especially you. I can already tell. You're not so chicken shit anymore.
Thanks, girlfriend.
You know what I mean. You're becoming like this force of nature.
More like luck of nature. Come on, my power failed trying to rescue Kate. Maybe I'm just stumbling back and forth in time. For what reason?
You didn't stumble when you saved me, Max.
3 times.
Not that time. But that's because you were there to kickstart my power.
So it's time to start moving forward in time. And we're obviously connected, since without me, you would have never discovered your power, right?
Absolutely. You make me feel like I know what I'm doing.
And you make me feel like I have a reason for still being in Arcadia Bay.
I hope so.
Stop being so goddamn humble. You're like the smartest, most talented person I've ever known.
More than Rachel Amber?
Dude, I'm not her groupie, okay? And I'm sure you have
Max.
Blackwell bros all over you. Like Warren.
I just don't think being jealous of a girl who went missing is good either. Like, I understand why she would feel that way. I don't think she should say it to Chloe. You know? Yes, Antics, I have wondered that. But we'll get there. We'll have that talk when we get there. I feel like Max probably would just say gross about...
Ew. I don't want any Blackwell bros over me. There's a couple cute guys there, but they probably think I'm a total nerd.
Nerds are hot. You just don't have any confidence yet.
Unfortunately, that didn't come with my rewind power.
No worries. Once you get over yourself, you're gonna make the world bow.
As long as you're there with me.
Don't look so sad. I'm never leaving you.
Now I'm getting cold in here.
Because we're yapping instead of attacking each other, Otter versus Shark style. I think I've had my pool experience for the year. Let's jet.
Let's call it a draw. I'm gonna freeze my ass off when I get out. Gross. I feel like we just went swimming in Chlorine Bay.
You look cute with your hair soaked in chemicals.
Thanks. You would know.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit. Are we supposed to, like, hide in a stall, or are we just running?
Move, Max! Don't waste your power on getting busted!
Okay. Well, you said hide.
Make sure you cover the whole
Are you shitting me?
He really wishes he had those cameras now.
Dude, hide! Like when we were kids.
I could use my power, or just look for a hiding spot, or both.
Where are they?
In there. Jump in there. Stealth behind with your powers and hit him in the head? I mean, we could knock him out.
Hello? Anybody there?
No? Nope. Go away.
Better not try any Halloween pranks after today. I'm serious.
Could you imagine how funny it
I
would
heard
be?
something over here.
No, you didn't. Could you imagine how funny it would be if we just like
Who's here?
we jumped out and we're like,
I got
boo!
a flashlight and a stick. Hey,
I got a flashlight and a stick.
Rick.
His voice. Chloe, make room for me over here.
where are they? Hello?
I'm just gonna stay here. It's hard to look around in these segments because the camera like moves.
Hello? Anybody there? Better not try any Halloween pranks after today. I'm serious. I heard something over here.
You didn't hear shit.
Who's here? I got a flashlight and a stick.
Was there another David? Was that his twin? Who was that? Okay. Are we supposed to try to sneak out? Oh. I had to talk to Chloe.
We're so invisible. Let's bail.
Okay. He's got surveillance cameras all over Chloe's house and a cloning room in the basement.
Wait, turn around. They're coming. We have to find another way out.
Ugh.
Oh, this is bullshit. You can't go back to your dorm now. You're a Blackwell fugitive. Crash at my place tonight.
You want me to crash with a Blackwell security officer I just busted live so I'll be safe? Okay.
Into the car.
Wouldn't he have noticed her truck? Like, he knows it's her. He knows what her truck looks like.
Later, fuckers! Max, you rock! We are so fucking awesome!
He just
Yes,
didn't
we so are.
notice her truck. Yelling out the window as she peels out of the lot doesn't help much either. No, it doesn't. I'm surprised he didn't, like, come in to check if Chloe was there or just check on her at all. Even if he somehow missed her truck.
Always remember this moment.
Photobomb!
Photo hog. It feels like a different world from yesterday.
We left a skid mark on Blackwell last night.
Like it needs another one. I'd like to do something good for my school in Arcadia Bay. I can't even submit my photo to represent. I just don't want to be rejected.
Every great artist gets rejected before they get accepted. So you have to enter a photo.
Even though I'm pimping the school in town you want to torch?
Come on, I don't want to see Arcadia Bay burned to the shore. I just say shit like that because I've been trying to get out of here since you left, basically. If I could find Rachel, then pay Frank off, I'm still leaving to start a whole new life.
Wish we could just hang out all morning like we used to. Maybe we should get up. I have to get back to Blackwell soon.
Oh, does the schoolgirl have a test today?
I'm starting to feel like going to Blackwell every day is a test. I just need to get on my regular school schedule again.
I know that it is freezing, but I think we have to walk. Keep waving at the taxis, they keep turning their lights off.
Okay, I need to get dressed now.
But Julie knows a
I don't think I'll be
party
moshing today.
west side off. Supplies are endless in the evening, by the morning they'll be gone.
Frank might think twice about messing with Chloe now, but if David finds out, shitstorm.
Yes, I have a test, Miss 1.5 GPA.
I thought Chloe might put up a pic of me instead.
Girl.
Can't compete with Rachel.
Look, I understand how you would feel insecure. Your former best friend got a new best friend. However, that girl's missing. She could be dead. So, you know, maybe chill. I think it would be different if Rachel Amber were there and we saw her dynamic with Chloe. I could see Max being more jealous. But
Holy shitballs. Frank is scary. I should have let Chloe take that money.
Chloe, money now. I don't have your money yet. This is my last message. I'll get it. Now, you fucking whore. Jeez.
I was such a wuss to cower in the closet while David hit her.
Well, to be fair, you didn't know he was going to do that. And also, we didn't want him to get more angry.
Chloe is so damn cute. She's really trying to suss out what my vision means. Can I check out the news on this old laptop? At least we haven't been identified. Yet.
Police and fire departments responded to a break-in and vandalism on the Blackwell Academy campus around 1:30 a.m. Police have not stated if they have any suspects yet. Police arrested a nude man with a sword at Up All Night Donuts. The unidentified man was charged with being under the influence of energy drinks and meth. He is being held without bail pending further investigation. All right. How did they know about the break-in, though?
Thank God she's okay. I wonder when I can visit her.
Blackwell student in stable condition. Following a public suicide threat at Blackwell Academy, Kate Marsh is reportedly in a stable condition under supervision at Arcadia Bay Med Center.
I love this song. Wow, sir. That was my 10th birthday. I didn't know Chloe kept this stuff.
You feel like the meth was more to blame? Yeah, than the energy drinks?
The fact that she put the photo next to Rachel's is so touching.
Don't be a dummy. Cover your willy.
Wow. I remember this old phone.
Aww.
We decorated it together.
Phones were so much cooler back in the day. Now they all look the same for the most part. Not fun anymore.
I still feel guilty for not busting out of here to stop David from hitting Chloe. I don't think I'll be...
The clothes are over here.
Ugh. Still reeks like a chlorine factory.
See if you can find a suitable outfit in my fashion hole.
Chloe doesn't seem too upset she didn't take that money from the handicapped fund. I love this morning light. It's so peaceful.
Wouldn't it be wicked if we could just hang out here forever like when we were kids?
Yes, but sadly we're not kids anymore.
At least you can date now, right? My dad was terrified of the day I would discover boys.
So, you never really told me if you had a serious boyfriend while I was away.
Not serious. Hella stupid, usually. I went through a boy toy phase. Among other things.
I can't see you with any of the guys around here.
Because you have a good eye. That's why I was so glad Rachel came along to rescue me.
Sounds like you totally crushed on Rachel.
You would have too. Smart, sexy, and sassy. Like me, right?
Well, duh. Maybe Rachel would have fought over both of us.
You wish. Then again, maybe. You're a photographer and she wanted to be a model.
I don't think I'll be moshing today.
Oh, so I need to look in the actual closet?
Okay, time for some Chloe cosplay.
Hey, there you go. Rachel left a bunch of her clothes with me. She's your size.
but not quite my style.
Max, you don't have a style yet. At least give it a try. You can always rewind back to your chlorine brand t-shirt and generic jeans.
You suck. I like my shirt and jeans. But it would be cool to try on Rachel's clothes just to see if they fit.
Stop second-guessing yourself, Max. Put this on and let your inner punk rock girl come out. You can afford to take chances whenever and whatever you want to try. For example, I dare you to kiss me.
What?
I double dare you. Kiss me now.
All right.
Damn, you're hardcore, Max. Now I can text Warren and tell him he doesn't stand a chance. Unless
Please
he's into
do.
girl and
Someone
girl
needs to
action.
tell him.
You're such a dork. Oh,
This
man,
action will have
that was
consequences.
priceless when I kissed Chloe. She didn't think I would.
I do like that Chloe will encourage Max, like with the contest and stuff. I think she does a good job with that. But yeah, the guilt tripping is a lot. But it was nice when she was like, hey, you know, all artists get rejected. Like, you should go for it. I think that's sweet.
Looking sick, Max? A couple tats, some piercings, and we'll make a thrasher out of you yet.
Ready for the mosh pit, Shaka Bra.
Maybe not. Go on down and say hi to Joyce. Free breakfast. I have to wake and bake first.
I promise not to tell.
Let's not rewind and
It
find
would
out, okay?
reek. Like, they know. They can smell it, I'm sure. Warren would delete the message and block Chloe. Okay, I need to check photos. Oh, I forgot that he's texting us. Okay. You still there? Did you blow up? Max, still here. Didn't blow up. Not yet. Need to concentrate. So that's when we were getting the stuff. He says, did you blow the lock Unabomber? She says, oh, please, I just wanted to see if you knew your explosives and to see your incredible artwork. He says, glad to see you didn't blow up Blackwell last night. Almost glad. By the way, the drive-in is actually popular, so I'm buying the tickets now. I'll have an extra one in case you change your mind. Bro, she said she didn't want to go. She did say she didn't want to go. So... please stop. Okay. So I'm pretty sure that's Max taking a selfie, probably in the bathroom here, maybe, because of the flannel. We still have a bird on top of a tire and two people standing in front of a counter. Fish. Maybe a non-smoking sign? I'm not sure. An ant with a feather and an American flag. Maybe on an RV? We'll have to see.
Oh my god, that smells so amazing. It's like when we were kids here.
Oh, the flag's on a truck. Okay. Oh, Kate's texting us. She says, Max, thank you from my heart for reaching out to me on the roof. You're the only one who was there for me at school, the only one who truly cared. I have to believe you were sent to give me hope. You did so much more than that. My father is grateful as well. You'll always be in our prayers, love, and blessings. Your friend, Kate. And Max says, hey, Kate, I'm so glad you're okay. I'll visit you as soon as I can. I'm going to be annoyed if Chloe gets mad about it. I hope she doesn't. She did say she was sorry about Kate, so maybe she won't be weird about it. All right, photo. Here it is. There's... the bird is in here. The bird that we saved.
Check out Mad Max. Ready to fucking thrash. I'm so hardcore.
Oh my god. Max. There's the bird.
No way. That's the bluebird I saved Monday in Joyce's room.
That bird has shat all over the house.
Chloe has had this damn dirty pirate towel since we were kids. Serious flashback. Chloe never used to care when I borrowed her toothbrush. What's ironic is I always hated it when Chloe used my toothbrush.
I don't think you should borrow anyone's toothbrush. That's just not a borrowed object. That's foul.
Feels so good to wash my face after all that chlorine. And hiding. You know, I haven't gone through a dyeing my hair blue phase yet. Maybe it's time.
Wouldn't that have been interesting if Max's hair was blue in double exposure? Would not use the toothbrush of someone I was intimate with. Like, there are some lines. Yeah, no. I would not share a toothbrush with Eco. Like, there's just... You just don't. Don't do that. That's icky.
I better not go in there. David might be in bed. Ew. For everybody else in the neighborhood, it's just another morning. This might be the one time these people are right.
The end is now. Are you still ignoring his warnings? Did you feel the snow, witness the eclipse, seen the dying animals? What? The signs are upon you. Save your soul today. What do you mean the dying animals? Erase? Weren't there a bunch of dead birds and whales? Did we see those, though?
David, this is Officer Korn. Just want to let you know your stepdaughter's car was identified near the Blackwell campus last night, around the time of the break-ins.
What?
Give me a call soon.
Are you in trouble again, Chloe? Don't you sleep?
Whoop.
Message deleted.
Goodbye, message. I think Chloe has earned a break from all this bullshit.
That would do nothing, but...
Oh, look at the poor bird. He seems kind of freaked out.
Scare? Is that something I want to do?
Bird, be gone. Fly, you fool.
Maybe I have to keep moving the bird to get the bird on the tire for the picture.
Who drinks beer this early around here? Oh man, I don't want to be famous for this.
Apocalypse soon? Maybe.
Oh, look at the poor bird. He seems kind of freaked out.
He seems freaked out. Let's scare the hell out of him. Open up that window.
I keep expecting to see the sky turn red.
Okay, so we're just gonna have to do this again. Does David get super pissed that you deleted the message? Oh, I don't know. Maybe. Go out the window. There we go. I'm gonna close the window. go outside. Joyce is like, what the hell are you doing? Joyce, this is for art. Oh.
Oh, dead bird. Poor thing.
Oh, okay. So that's, I guess, the first dead animal we've seen, because I don't think we saw any of the others. Photo. Oh, David will delete the message if you don't. Interesting. Well, then he better not be mad at me about it. Okay, we got that one. Oh, geez.
I wonder how these birds died. Sitting in a swing always feels so comforting. I remember when Chloe and me would take turns in the swing. We would push each other so hard we'd fly way up in the air. Chloe always wanted to swing all the way around. I always got scared and would jump off before I flew off. And Chloe is still trying to get high.
Joyce just looks out the window. I was like, what? What's going on, Max?
Three dead birds lined up? That's fucking ominous. Wowzer. Chloe still eats the same cereal. So do I. I love that they still have the same refrigerator.
They probably don't.
Joyce looks so different in her street clothes. Good morning, Joyce.
Rachel. I mean, Max. Whew, you startled me. Well, you fit those clothes well. Thank God you're not a hellraiser like her or Chloe. Now tell me exactly what you want to chow on.
I thought Rachel would be taller than Max.
I'm dying for some of your famous pancakes.
I thought you would have missed those. Ah, you ate more than William. And he loved them.
I remember. We would race each other to grab them from the stack.
So this time, you can help me with the ingredients. I need you to grab me the eggs and milk.
Eggs and milk? No problemo. The eggs always come first, as Joyce used to say. I love that they still have the same refrigerator.
Oh, here.
Now for the mother's milk.
Thanks. After all these years and everything that's happened, it's great to see you and Chloe together again. She hasn't had a good friend since you or Rachel. Oh, those clothes remind me so much of her. Such a sweet girl.
Didn't you just say she was a
I
hellraiser?
was hoping she's living large in LA.
I'd love to think that too, Joyce, but...
We are on the same page, Max. I keep hoping that Rachel will show up or even send a message to Chloe from Hollywood. Or wherever she is.
I hate to even think this, much less say it out loud, but... I think Rachel is in serious trouble.
I know. I watch those awful true crime shows, and it makes me ill if I think about Rachel ending up on one. So I don't think too much.
I see why Chloe is so obsessed with finding her.
Max Caulfield, are you actually jealous of Rachel?
Finally, someone asks. I mean, she is.
Maybe. Rachel was so much cooler than me.
You think? Then why has Chloe been telling me she wishes she could be more like you over the past 5 years?
Doubt it. Did she really? 5 years ago feels like 1,000 now.
And that makes me what, a century old? You're only 18, Max. Oh, youth. If only I could go back.
It's not all that, Joyce.
Voila, a breakfast fit for us queens. And a king. Go sit at the table.
Okay, we can't go out there, so...
I guess nobody waters the plant here. Thank you so much, Joyce. I'm never leaving this table.
Good, you can clean.
I'm glad that's creamy and not crunchy. Now that's what I call pancakes.
Okay. Are we done?
Seeing you again, made me remember so much. I know these photos don't measure up to your work, Max.
My favorite photographers probably take pictures similar to yours. You make David happy, Joyce.
He wants us all to be happy, Max. He's just not great at showing it.
Like when he's hitting your kid?
I don't think I can rock this outfit like Rachel.
You have your own cool style.
Hey, Lawrence.
Wowzer. I totally remember that day.
I'm glad. William took this picture with his instant camera. Oh, it was the last picture he ever took. He had his car out right after this, and
I know, Joyce. I'm sorry.
I didn't show you this to be morbid. In fact, I want you to have this. This was when my baby was so full of life and light. She was hopeful, positive, everything she's not today. And this was the last time I ever saw Chloe truly happy.
Did you guys have a bonding session about how fucked up I am?
It's not always about you.
Chloe, please. It's too early to start picking a fight. Eat instead.
I'll keep the warden busy while you go peek in the garage.
Now stop whispering, or I'll know you're talking about me.
Stop being so nosy, Mother. Jeez, I can't do anything around here without everybody getting up in my shit.
No one can even joke with you, Chloe. You fly off the handle like that.
Excuse me. I have to use the bathroom.
Sure, run off and pee when you should back me up.
Now who's being paranoid? Just listen to yourself.
Nobody else does.
I didn't realize that Chloe's hair was purple.
I do need to get into David's computer. He's gotta be hiding shit.
I feel like we should have done this last night while everyone was asleep. And David wasn't here. You know?
No shit, it needs a password. How about step douche? Try again. I need more clues. I bet David has all of his surveillance secrets in his laptop.
The bleach? Oh, you mean like the chlorine from the pool? The chlorine from the pool could have messed with it, yeah. This looks like he's smelling her, and I... like, what is this face? He's just taking a big old whiff.
Maybe I could try stepdad for the password.
So happy you were born today. Thanks for bringing me into the family. Love, stepdad. Greetings from Arcadia Bay. Okay. May the groom sniff the bride.
Nothing to see here.
Is his password really gonna be stepdad? I really don't think so.
Naturally, David would buy a heavy-duty military padlock. I can even see the combination. That might be a useful password.
Okay, so this is just giving me options. That gun's still missing.
There's no way Chloe can put that gun back now. Huh. Maybe this ID number might work.
He looks higher than Chloe in that photo.
I could try the license number for the password. Looks like David has read this a lot. What did he learn? Obviously, David's parents care about him. That date might be a good password.
I love that it's titled Video Message from Mom and Dad.
Cute. Can't picture David driving Joyce around with this on the car. Even David Madsen might be an angel to somebody else. Now the car looks ready to roll. This is a better hobby for David than surveillance. Joyce might as well have wrote, "Let's get married."
It was an honor having you at the diner. Nice to know that gentlemen still exist. Love to talk again with you soon. By the way, the name is Joyce if you forgot.
That might be a useful password.
I guess the day they met then? I feel like this would have been faded more. That's a 5-year-old receipt. They charge extra for toast? I guess so.
David has been dragging his head around since 2001?
Okay, we have a lot of options here. I can't believe we never told Joyce that he had cameras all over the house. Does she know? I feel like not. Okay, I'm gonna go with, I feel like it was the receipt.
Score! Max
Yeah.
the hacker strikes again. Whoa, spoiler alert. Rachel definitely hooked up with Frank. But why does David care?
Rachel Amber profile. Rachel has been cutting class all week. Frank and Rachel meet once again. Rachel avoids her dormitory, followed Rachel to Lighthouse. Why are you, like, stalking the students? Rachel Amber, 18, was picked up at 2:35 p.m. at Blackwell Academy for possession of a controlled substance. This was reported by David Madsen, head of campus security, witnessed her trying to hide or secure a suspicious medical bag. This officer was called in to question Miss Amber, who responded with threats and denials. Her bag was found to contain various illegal pharmaceuticals.
Instead of stalking Kate, David could have helped her.
Kate M follows same path to every class. Overheard Kate and Dana W talking about supplies for Vortex Club party. Drugs? Watched Kate with her church group. She knows her Bible. Oh my god, you were just like following her everywhere? Kate stays in bathroom longer than other students. Drugs? Maybe she has IBS, okay? Leave Kate alone. Saw Kate helping Jefferson after class. Don't trust grown men with goatees. Kate has kept to herself since Vortex Club party. Not even church. Drugs? Tried to talk to Kate about the party. She got upset and ran. Guilty? Maybe she got upset because she had a horrible time there and she's being followed by you. And you were being aggressive. Maybe that's why. He's just like, well, guilty. Case closed. Good job, detective.
This is so wrong. Ugh, creepy bastard.
Max online aliases. Mad Max, Max Factor, Noir Angel. This is their class schedule. It's certainly not that this weirdo rent-a-cop was bothering her. Nope. Guilty. She was upset. Guilty. Dude should try out for the Olympic long jump with how he gets to these conclusions. Oh my gosh. The fact that he's like following them to their clubs and shit, like
I better tell Chloe about this now. It's just one more thing to make her sad and mad.
Yeah, Max has good taste in usernames. Taylor says, hey Max, just wanted to thank you for actually giving a shit about me and my mom. We all saw how much you cared about Kate when nobody else did. Thanks, Taylor. I know you care too. If you're going to the party, I'd love to style you up if you want. If I do go, I would love to get a Taylor makeover. Talk soon. Well, look at that. We made a friend. I think that should be our goal. I think we should try to steal Victoria's friends by being nicer to them than Victoria is. Steal all her friends.
Nice breakfast.
David, you back already?
I have to take a nap after writing up vandalism reports last night.
What happened?
Some little shit-ass punks broke into the swimming pool. This is what happens at these PC bullshit colleges. Entitled students taking over the campus.
Do you know for sure it was Blackwell students?
Who else would do it? And I'm gonna bust them. Figures you'd be here. Is that your Rachel Amber Halloween costume?
You know
Calm
more
down,
about her
Paul
than me.
Blart.
No. You and Chloe think you know more than anybody. Like all teenagers.
Leave Max alone, David. Stop threatening students.
He threatens them with surveillance cameras, so he can spy on everybody. Like he spies on all of us here.
Don't start, Chloe. Not now.
Yeah, I'm just always starting shit, right? You're a total paranoid, David.
Not now, Chloe.
You used to call me a loser for getting kicked out of Blackwell. So who's the loser now, David? Who haven't you accused or harassed? Between your investigations into Rachel and Kate, what have you done besides get in trouble?
You're a bully, David. I saw you harass Kate Marsh when she was going through hell. You could have totally helped her. Everybody at Blackwell is a suspect to you, except for Nathan Prescott. That's why the students and faculty don't like you. You even hit your stepdaughter. I do respect your service, but you don't respect anybody.
Chloe was doing drugs. That's illegal.
So is spying on people in your family and at your work. Why do you have photos of Kate Marsh and Rachel Amber in your files anyway?
What? Is this true, Max? Yes, David. Why do you have these files at all? I find this very disturbing.
I do not have to take this kind of interrogation. Not from you punks.
Maybe you should calm down.
Oh. You're turning on me now, huh? Of course. Women always stick together. Well, screw you.
David,
You better go to a hotel
Jesus.
until we figure this out.
You can't kick me out of my own home.
It's my home, David, paid for and in my name. You know the law, right?
Get his ass.
Oh, I thought I knew a lot of things. Like when I'm outflanked.
Have a nice day.
Chloe, for once, just please shut up.
I hope Joyce doesn't hate me for tearing into David.
I mean, I think Joyce should know about all the shit he's doing. Let's just talk to him after
I
that.
don't want to see or hear you again, Max. You've hurt me and my family enough.
You did that to yourself.
Max, don't beat yourself up. David earned this all by himself. Understand?
Yup. I do love that Joyce didn't even need to see evidence, though. She didn't even need to see it. Don't understand why this confrontation started. No, it definitely went from 0 to 60.
Max, that gave me chills. And you better not rewind this one.
Okay. So, we just gonna leave, or? I didn't see any fish. Just take a picture of them now. All right, well, goodbye. See ya.
Listen, when I went through David's laptop, I found pictures of Rachel and Frank being more than friends.
Right, no way, Max. She was just posing to tease Frank.
If you're not gonna believe me, why don't we check out what Frank has in his RV?
What's that gonna prove?
Frank has Rachel's bracelet. What else does he have in there?
More
Motherfucker
breaking and
better not have anything,
entering.
for his sake.
Great.
Let's check the door. Frank gets so wasted, he sometimes forgets to lock it.
I can't believe you hung out with him.
Not anymore. We have to be casual ninjas here. Shitballs. Okay, here's the plan. I'll go to the diner and distract Frank by telling him I have his money, but he needs to come with me.
That's
then you come
not-
in and rewind so Frank doesn't see
Don't-
me.
maybe
then you
don't-
can tell Frank he needs to check out his RV, and then you rewind after you get the key, and
Chloe, I got this. I'll be right back.
don't let my epic plan get in the way of yours. I'll try to scrounge up a Scooby snack to distract his mangy mutt.
Now to find a quick and easy way to snag Frank's keys.
What the hell is this?
I hope she finds a nice T-bone to keep the doggy busy.
Okay, so we need to find a truck with an American flag on it. Another dead bird.
What is going on here?
Good question. Another one?
Tornadoes, snowfall, eclipses, now dying animals? Holy shit. Deja vu. There's dust on the dust now. This is so creepy. Look at all these flyers. It's so sad that nobody will read them.
Good morning. How are the fish today?
Don't ask. First the snow, then an eclipse. What's next? A tornado?
I hope not.
Could be worse. We could get one of those California quakes.
True. Well, I'm feeling a little dizzy now. Hope you catch the big one today.
I better. Too late to switch careers now. See you around, kid.
It's definitely Frank's voice actor. Oh, here we go.
I'd love to do a whole big rig photo series.
Hey, no photo girl?
What?
Hey, how's it going?
Peachy. Interview over.
Having a bad day at the office?
Some punks messed with the train tracks, and now
Oh,
I have to wait for 3 days until I get my cargo.
wasn't me.
Time is money for a guy like me.
Oh yeah, that sucks.
Oops.
Wish I could drive right out of Arcadia Bay. Whole town is crumbling. Snow, eclipse, and a slut trying to commit suicide.
Maybe we should
Whoa.
leave then.
What if I could? Hell, even that
Whoa.
shifty Rachel What's-Her-Face asked me once if I'd drive her to Los Angeles.
You knew Rachel Amber? Can you tell me about her?
Nope. Christ, why don't you get a real job instead of homework? I'd love to see you Blackwell turds try to drive my 1977 Needham 18-wheeler out there. Like I said, interview over.
Sucker punch this man in the crotch. He deserves it.
Hey,
Peachy.
actually, I wanted to ask if that's your bitchin' 1977 Needham 18-wheeler out there.
How the hell did you know that?
My friend Rachel Amber told me about this cool rig in town because I love taking pictures of truckers.
You knew Rachel. She sure didn't give a rat's ass about truckers. Or real work.
Oh, so you must have known her too?
Only from the diner. She was just a gold digger. She belonged in California with all those you-know-who-know-whats. Good riddance. But you can take
He's making
pictures
a lot of
my truck
assumptions
anytime.
about an
Take care.
18-year-old. You know what? Now I'm glad you got delayed. Me too. Like I said last night, no inherent worth. You weren't wrong. What?
Look at that. So sad and disturbing and
That's
beautiful
very
at
disturbing.
once. What an amazing shot. So ominous.
Ugh. Ants usually do that when they're lost. Huh. It's interesting because, like, obviously there's a kind of a theming of, like, a vortex, right? Because we've got the storm, we've got the vortex club, we've got, you know, this happening. Like, we kind of see that a lot. And I think it kind of ties in a little bit to Lost Records, like, without really saying too much, right? Like, a little bit. You missed 2 photos in the school? Oh, man. They go in circles until they die because they lost the pheromone trail to go back home. I didn't know that.
I hate seeing old women on the street like that. Nice world. Hi, how are you?
I remember you. I heard about that girl almost jumping off the Blackwell roof.
Kate Marsh. I was able to actually talk her down from the roof.
That was you? Well, if I had a bottle, cheers.
Thanks. Wish I had a bottle for you. But I need to find out who else is involved in this.
I'm probably a bigger snoop than you. People pretend to not see me, so I see everybody and everything.
Including Nathan Prescott?
That spoiled shit finally got kicked out of his daddy's school.
He also drugged the girl who tried to jump.
Sounds like you know a lot more than me, child.
I just think Arcadia Bay is in trouble.
Maybe you'd like to tell me what you're hiding.
I'll tell her.
Like
Why
I
not?
can trust you as much as Chloe. And you wouldn't think I'm crazy.
Too late for me to judge anybody. Plus, you're not crazy.
I'm just gonna say this. I had a vision of Arcadia Bay being destroyed by a tornado. For real.
Could be. Bad mojo is in the air this week. Thanks for the warning, Max.
This action will have consequences.
Thanks for that storm warning, Max. And, I'll let you know if I find out anything.
I know everybody thinks that she's like Max stuck in a time loop. I think she's Joyce stuck in a time loop because that's definitely Joyce's voice actor. So maybe that's the mystery.
Good lord, bacon. I'm ready to nosh again. Ugh, but I need to get those keys from Frank. It does look like fun. I'm just not in fun mode right now. Poor Warren.
She has Joyce's accent. She does.
Never mind me, officer. I'm just here to steal a drug dealer's keys.
You know. Yes, you do.
You'd never know how weird this town is by these postcards.
Whoa.
You should have jumped, asswipe.
Who the fuck would write that? Some of this graffiti is out of pocket.
Shit. What are the other signs then?
Like, I don't know. Even if it was a student that I absolutely hated, if I were in high school, I would not have been like rooting for that person to jump. And like, Kate is so harmless. This is crossed out now. We took a picture of that before. The graffiti in this game went from goofy to ghoulish. Yeah. Chapter 1, I hate Victoria, now this. Is this where I need to take this photo? Somewhere over here?
Looks tasty, but my need for keys comes first.
They keep accusing her of being judgy, but you never saw that at all. Yeah, so I don't really understand. Like, I get that Victoria's mean, and a lot of the kids probably were picking on Kate because, you know, she's not like them. But, like, the level of vitriol is a lot.
Can't drop any tunes right now. Keys.
Kate is very Jesus-y, but there's no evidence she was super judgmental. Yeah, we haven't really seen that at all. She's just been pretty nice.
Forgot about the Fishing Wall of Fame.
White sturgeon caught by Dick Weber. Good job, Dick. Okay. Is this photo here? This one. That one might actually be later. Now that I'm looking at it. Okay.
Nathan has time to get drugs from Frank because he was expelled.
Should throw something at him. Okay.
I could chug this beer, or dump it on Frank. Beer is gross, so... Frank Bauer stars in A Face Full of Beans. Turn up the brain to 11, Max. How can you snag Frank's keys?
You show up after almost shooting me? You have serious balls, little girl. But hanging out with Chloe, playing with guns, and dressing like Rachel doesn't make you cool or tough. The fuck do you want?
Your keys?
How do you know these are Rachel's clothes?
Because she looks beautiful in them and you look like ass. Aiming a gun doesn't make you any sexier.
Grab your keys and let's check out your RV.
Let's not. You fucking creep me out.
Why would you
In
even...
other words, Max, no keys. Maybe I could chat up that officer, or even Nathan, and then go all Groundhog Day on them until I get the info I need.
Max, why did you think that would work?
There she is, Super Maxine. That's your new nickname around the bay.
Oh?
Sorry, but you did earn it. We're all real proud of you for helping Kate down.
Thanks, Officer Barry. I was just lucky. And right on time. Kate is who counts.
I'm glad you're representing Blackwell Academy.
I guess Kate Marsh will be the face of Blackwell for a while.
And you for helping her. That's the kind of school spirit we need more of.
I feel like David Madsen represents Blackwell.
Not for long. He's a loose cannon. We all respect him for his service, but he's too eager.
He looks
eager
like
to
Tom
be a dick
Hanks.
to me and Chloe.
That's
Damn,
true.
girl.
He was ranting about a stolen gun, then I tuned out. Somebody's always out to get him. What can I
That
do
cop
for
was
you,
like,
Max?
yeah, he's a dick.
I thought Nathan Prescott represents Blackwell.
Well, don't make me backwash this bacon. You know what the Prescotts represent.
Taking over Arcadia Bay?
You're not far wrong, Max. I heard the Prescotts are working on some new big land deals. Mr. Prescott helped out my family once a while ago. So I made a deal with him
ma'am.
that I can't seem to get out of. Man, if I could get one instant replay in life. I better finish my breakfast first.
Bro, these cops. Oh, somebody stole his gun. Yawn. I know.
We'll chat later, Max.
We'll chat now.
What can I do for you, Max?
Well, I heard a rumor you were working for the Prescott family on the side.
Jesus, doesn't this town ever shut up?
I
know.
don't blame you for getting extra work.
The
Look,
sound being you.
sometimes I check up on the Prescott family to make sure they're doing all right. Nathan included. Keep this quiet, Max.
Try interrogating somebody else, Lieutenant Caulfield.
Can't not laugh at his small face.
Rachel? Whatever the fuck. Oh, look. Max Amber. Nice outfit. By the way, thanks for getting me fucking expelled, you twee bitch.
You're welcome.
Lucky this is a public place.
Considering we're in a public diner with a police officer right over there, you shouldn't advertise your rage, Prescott.
Oh, yeah? You shouldn't have bitch snitched on me to that fucked up principal.
Seriously, was she the only person to wear flannel and jeans? Yeah, Max doesn't look like her at all.
Your sugar daddy will always protect you and threaten me.
You don't know shit about my father or me. Nobody here does.
Then tell me what I should know.
Why? So you can pretend to care? Spoiler alert, he's an asshole.
Well,
Maybe I could help you.
I don't need you for anything except to stay out of my fucking business, understand? Now get out of my face. Holy shit, what do you want now?
I heard your dad hired a local cop to keep an eye out on you and Frank Bowers. Like a babysitter.
Bullshit. My dad doesn't hire. He owns. And these pigs know better than to narc on me.
Do they? I hope that means Frank won't get busted.
Eventually, he will. Guy's into some freaky shit. He told me once he took a weird blood oath for Rachel. Forget I told you that. Seriously.
a blood
Now get
oath?
off my crack, whore. Keep your pie holes shut. Are you fucking stupid? Get out of my space. Holy shit.
Weren't you supposed to keep your mouth shut about the blood oath Frank took for Rachel?
Blood oath? What the fuck? I never told anybody about that freaky shit. Besides, everybody knows Frank is a liar and a loser. Even Rachel did.
Please
Yet
say it
Rachel
loud enough for
Amber
him to
hung out
hear.
with him more than you.
So, Rachel wanted Frank's stash. She let him take pictures, then he carries around her photo like she posed for love. Dumbass.
These people use the word whore way too loosely. They really do.
Holy.
I bet Frank hooked you and Rachel Amber up with party supplies.
Nice try. Rachel partied like a fiend on her own. More than me.
I doubt that.
Like you would know, virgin. Even that pig over there knows Rachel hung out more with Frank. I mean, don't talk to the cop about that, dumbass. Holy.
Thanks for the info.
Listen, Nathan. I'll take back everything I said about you. If you hook me up with Frank. Know what I mean?
You look like you've never even taken a hit of baby aspirin.
How do you think I stay wired all night studying? So is it a deal or not?
Calm down, hard up. Deal. You'll get your school supplies. Just go over to Frank and whisper higher education. He'll hook your ass up.
Getting lots of information.
I bet you hoped that Kate Marsh would stay quiet.
Idiot says what?
Did you drug her?
You are so stupid, Max. You think you're so goddamn smart, too. Don't push me, girl. You don't want me for an enemy, understand?
Don't we already have you as an enemy?
Calm down, dude. We're in the diner.
Right. Plus, you're an adult now. I can sue your dumbass for libel. Thanks. Now fuck off, dyke.
Jeez.
Hold.
What can I...
Nathan said that Rachel Amber
Ma'am,
represents Blackwell.
Please.
With Frank Bowers.
Bowers ain't no student anymore. Sadly, he does represent one side of Arcadia Bay. I want you to stay out of his orbit, okay? Him and that rabid mutt.
I heard something about Frank Bowers and his puppy. My boy does love his dog.
Especially when the dog is your personal drooling bodyguard. You can bet he trained that poor thing on blood.
Gross. I wouldn't bet. Where did he get the pup?
Frank used to bet on dog fights. Now, to his credit, he had a revelation. He saved a bunch of dogs, kept one for himself. He's still a creep. You and that Chloe stay away, right?
Hey, newbie. Thank you for the resub for 67 months. Happy Friday. Welcome in.
What can I do for you, man?
Do you think Arcadia Bay is a weird town?
I'd take a normal city with normal problems about now. Makes me sick thinking about it.
You eat like a pig.
Oh.
Try the floor.
I was eating those beans. Are you fucking insane? I was eating those beans! Ugh. Ugh.
See, we need more decisions like that.
I just wanted to see what would happen if I did this.
I'm gonna kill you.
There's the renegade option. Yeah, I want to be able to just go up and smack someone in the head in real life.
What the fuck now?
You act so scary, but you did save all those dogs.
1, I'm not acting. 2, who told you about the dogs?
It's actually a great story. You're an animal lover. Could I pet the doggy? I could go grab him from your RV right now.
I won't even let you pick up the dog shit. Besides, you don't want a leash. You want these keys right here. Look at your eyes dilate. You're worse than a junkie, Max. But no fix for you.
How would he know that?
I'm afraid I'll have to take your keys now, asshole.
You did not just do that. Give me back my keys, bitch. Give me my keys now.
No.
Key brought. Now back to Chloe. My work here is done here, Frank.
My work here is done here. I was gonna ask him more about Rachel, but... Oh no, Alyssa's gonna get run over by a car or something.
Are you
Well,
shitting me? Are you shitting me? Alyssa, watch out! Quick thinking, Max.
This action will have consequences.
Whew. That was close, Alyssa. Okay, Max. This is the 3rd time you've saved me from harm's way. You must be my angel.
Don't thank me. I haven't done anything special.
You've paid your dues by saving Kate's life on the roof. You really are a Blackwell hero, Max. I'm just glad she came down. Kate's a good person, my friend. And she was almost bullied to death by a video. It's fucked up, but you're an amazing friend. I want to make sure she knows how many friends she really has from now on. Amen to that. Max, we should get a posse to see her in the hospital when they allow visitors. Let's hang later and talk some more. Thanks again, Max. Talk to you later.
All right. Hey, Amphu. Maybe they'll make a game about Alyssa. And Max will save her throughout it. Alyssa's just like Chloe, but instead of always dying, it's just really annoying occurrences.
Nice Scooby snack, Chloe.
I should have known. The amazing Spider Max.
I couldn't have done it without Frank. Now let's get in and out.
You'll need this, Max. On your mark, get set. Throw!
We are not throwing towards the road.
Get the treat, boy!
I think we just made that dog our bitch. Get it?
Now we can snoop in peace. But let's not waste time.
The doggy is busy now, but he might come back.
What would Max's power be in the Alyssa game? It would be the same, but then Alyssa would get a power. Maybe Alyssa could read minds or something.
I thought my room was a shithole.
You're not a creepy drug dealer.
Frank has issues, but he's not creepy. At least I didn't think so until I saw him with Rachel's
I
bracelet.
think he's kind of creepy.
Oh, we could cruise everywhere in this bad boy. Can you see us heading down the coast to Big Sur and beyond?
Yes, we'd be tearing up the highway. And you'd probably want me to kiss you again. Chloe, we're on a schedule. We need clues about Rachel.
I know. Just daydreaming.
Alyssa gets the parallel universe power, but is unlucky in both. Replaying all the Life is
You
Strange
scope the area
games?
while I hack his computer for info.
Nope, just this one.
Frank is... I doubt Frank is trying out for the Arcadia Bay Brewers. The archetypal filthy guy dishes.
Rue, you're starting to squeak loud enough that the mic is picking you up. Luna just came over and got in his face, like, can you stop?
Good to know Frank has a knife lying around.
Crappy Wi-Fi out here. Must take him days to download porn.
Yuck.
Squeak, squeak. Yeah, he would just sit here and squeak the entire time if possible. But I think Luna shamed him, so now he stopped.
Frank must have a reason to keep a police radar nearby. That would be so cool to take this baby on the road with Chloe.
Whoa, what the hell is he doing with that dog?
Can't quite picture Frank and Chloe drinking beer and hanging out. I think the doggy likes his bone more.
I appreciate your pups. Thanks, DJM.
Pompidou? For reals? That's a poodle's name. Frank must spend all his drug money on baggies. Recycle, dude. Of course Frank gets the munchies. Nice rig. Glad Frank treats something here with respect. How can somebody live like this?
Why does he have 3 toothbrushes?
Too bad I don't have my Frank Bowers decoder ring. Are these for Frank, or is he selling them? Or both? That's a pretty extreme lighter.
That's a blowtorch.
Is Frank going to deal online now? I could pry this vent open with the right tool.
All right.
That's almost cute to see Frank posing with his dog.
Imagine she steals that and enters it in the photo.
Okay, this vent is loose. I need something to pry it open. Ooh, Frank's stash. No more secrets.
Okay, we're looking for a tool to open the vent.
This is almost as good as a set of keys.
I guess we'll take the knife. I feel like there could have been something better. Oh, you know Jefferson would have loved that photo, Tim. I'm like, oh, so dark and mysterious.
Oh shit, the knife is broken.
Wow, you broke it?
My blade will open any portal. Oh man, Rachel and Frank's dog. I don't know if I should be touched or disturbed.
It says, Frankie B, hope you read this first thing in the morning. Sorry about last night. I was being a monstrous bitch and took it out on you and poor Pompidou. There's a lot of weird shit going on in my life, and sometimes I feel like I'm never going to get out of Arcadia Bay. Thank God for you. You're one of the best things I have here, and I smile when I think of us together. Let's just drive out of here forever. I love you always. Heart, R.A.
I'm glad Rachel got to drive this beast. She looks genuinely happy.
Was there any mention of her and Frank in Before the Storm? Because I feel like there wasn't.
Rachel really did hang out with Frank. I'm learning more about Rachel than I want to know. Trouble in paradise.
This says, Frank, that was not cool what you did. Don't blame the drugs. You actually scared me. I thought you'd never chill out. I've never seen you act that way, and the next time will be the last. I'm a Leo, and we don't look back. I care about you, us, so maybe we need to break our routine. Okay. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and just put that back.
I cannot believe he would wear a collar and a furry mask.
What?
Chloe isn't scared. She's loving this.
Chloe, I think, could use more fear in her life. I think she should be a little more scared of consequence.
That makes me ill that Rachel posed like this for Frank. Or wrote him love letters. I can't believe she was banging Frank. Rachel straight up lied to my face. Why didn't she say anything?
Because she knew how you would react.
Then she wasn't much of a friend, huh? Just another person who shits all over me. Why does everybody in my life let me down? My dad gets killed, you bail on me for years, my mother gloms onto step-fucker, now Rachel betrays me.
Chloe, Rachel is missing. Nobody betrayed you.
Bullshit! Who hasn't? Fuck everybody!
Chloe!
Well. We're just gonna leave that, I guess? He's in it a bit, but not like them as a thing. I didn't think so.
Chloe, you can't keep blaming me and everybody for everything wrong in your life. It's so not fair.
I gotta blame somebody, otherwise it's all my fault. Fuck that.
Yeah, at least the dog isn't locked in there. I don't know if Rachel and Frank is going to be talking about them or if it's going to be blaming them.
So now it's Rachel's fault too?
Jesus, she was banging that pig, Frank! Bitch lied to my face, Max!
Did she lie or did she just not tell you?
Everybody pretends to care until they don't. Even you.
Chloe Price, you better take that back. Right now.
Okay, fine. But you just don't understand. It's like I'm being punished by the universe.
So who do you most want to blame?
My fucking dad, of course. Hello?
You blame William? Really?
Yes, I do. Damn right. He chose to go out that door and leave me forever.
Chloe, your dad didn't choose to leave you.
I know that, Max. My mom actually blames herself. Just because she wanted a ride home from work. Sometimes, even I blame her.
No, you don't.
Yes, Max, I do. Do you know what it's like to wait for your father to come home when you're a kid? And he never does.
No.
Yep.
Of course not. But I was with you that day. It was just a terrible accident.
I wish that made me feel better. But ever since he died, my life has been dipped in shit.
You don't want to hear this, but you're still here. Alive. With me. And that is no accident.
You're right. I don't want to hear this.
Chloe, I can't do this out on my own. I need you with me. And Rachel needs you. Oh my god. What is happening now?
Time for a picture. Cheesecake! Come on now. Say pancake. I can't even see.
Left mouse button, right mouse button.
Someday Dad'll get one of them newfangled computers.
I hope the flash didn't scare you, Max. This is a keeper.
Not until I see it first. You know the rules, Dad. Max, tell him. Whoa, hey. You look totally pale. Are you okay?
Yeah, I just... yeah, I'm fine.
Okay, Chloe. Give me the thumbs up or thumbs down.
Well, I might just allow this one into the family album.
You're the boss.
What is this?
But not the cook.
William is
Hint,
here.
hint, Daddy.
Yes,
And
we can't
Chloe
expect
is just
your
a
mother to
kid.
rush home and serve us slackers.
Am I
Who
that
wants to
far
have
back in
crepes?
time?
You mean pancakes?
In France, they call them
I'm
crepes.
18 years
And a good
old
French
inside my
chef needs his
13-year-old
assistance
self.
If you want to eat
How?
breakfast.
I volunteer to break the eggs.
Wearing a missing, possibly dead person's clothes would make me so uncomfortable. I'd change as soon as I got back home. Oh, I get that nightmarish. That would also make me uncomfortable, especially if everyone kept calling me by that person's name. That would be a lot. Do the powers in the other games change as much as in this? I can't speak for Life is Strange 2 because I haven't played that one. I don't think they change that much in True Colors or Double Exposure. This one's weird because it's like she gets a nosebleed from using her powers too much by just going back like 10, 15 minutes. So you're going to tell me that she can go back 5 years and she doesn't have any kind of major response to that? I don't know. This is the part where this is the part that I don't really like from this game because I feel like, first of all, I feel like you could take it out and it wouldn't really change much in the main story. Like, it doesn't feel necessary. It feels sort of like a side story on its own. Yeah, it's kind of a Chloe origin story. Kind of. It feels almost like a DLC, but like in the game. I don't know. I don't really like it. Especially where it goes. Anyway, we should probably catch up with the journal because it's been a minute. The shift up in her powers is so odd. Like, she can just travel through time if she has a photo. Yeah, it's also weirdly specific. It's like any photo at all. It's just to tell us, the players, what exactly happened to her dad. I guess so, but I feel like that could have just been dialogue. Just because of how it, like, briefly changes the story, but then doesn't ultimately change the story. So it feels a little pointless. Okay. Dear Diary, I have the power to rewind time, and I ended up on a rooftop trying to stop my friend from jumping off while trying to prevent the possible destruction of my hometown. I fell asleep at my desk and woke up reaching out to rewind or grab Kate. I remember when my journal entries were about which anime character I wanted to be. Okay, which anime character does Max want to be, do you think? Or my dreams of being a respected globe-hopping photographer. Or what me and Chloe would be doing when we were finally adults. At least we know how that turned out so far. Chloe's determined to get to the bottom of what's going on, so I've been playing What Would Chloe Do, which means blowing off my Blackwell homework to research everything I can find on Kate Marsh, Rachel Amber, and the esteemed Prescotts. It would be too easy peasy if they were all connected, but at this point, I think the whole town of Arcadia Bay is connected to this crazy shit. I can already see the story of the National Geographic Channel, mystic, scientific, or apocalyptic. The Arcadia Bay tornado. Shudder. Speaking of fear, I still think about Kate and the sadness in her eyes on that roof. I'm so grateful she's alive. I love seeing the students at Blackwell show their support for her with gifts and flowers, finally. What's the most pretentious character? Like that her powers are more fluid than rewinding time. I mean, I get that, but I feel like it also adds more... Like, because she's able to do this, she could solve a lot of issues easily. Like, why does she never take a photo of Rachel Amber and go back and, like, try to save her? You know what I mean? Like, it makes her pretty powerful. I guess she doesn't do that because of the resolution of this, but I don't know. At least I feel better now that Nathan is suspended. It's good he's off campus for a few days, I hope. And, like, I give a shit if the Prescott family sends a team of lawyers after me. Please. I doubt they would like all the publicity. I doubt their tentacles reach into the rest of Oregon. Not yet, anyway. Leave it to Chloe to make me sneak out past curfew and demand I meet her in front of the main building in the dead of night. I know Chloe would be all over investigating the campus after what happened to Kate here. This just makes Chloe more desperate to find out what happened to Rachel, if anything. It's funny that even though I think I can just rewind myself out of trouble, I'm in more trouble now than ever before in my life. If this was a Twilight Zone story, I'd be getting set up for some serious irony, like I'm going to rewind myself out of existence or something. Can I honestly say I'll have this ability for the rest of my life? Are the tornado, the snow, and the eclipse just hallucinations, or are they genuine prophecy? More importantly, is this a curse or a blessing? Chloe's alive and by my side, and that has to be a miracle, which means there must be a way to stop my vision from coming true, right? So yes, I broke curfew to hook up with Chloe. She said she had something to show me. Looks like it's time for some serious detective work. Enter the Blackwell Ninjas. As I stealthily made my way out of the hall, I passed by Kate's door and saw all the nice messages from other students. Too bad most of Blackwell didn't care when they passed around the video and bullied her to that roof. Everybody always cares when it's too late. At least Kate will see that people are on her side, finally. I hope I can visit her when all this blows over. Maybe that's not a good choice of words. Damn, that was too close. I was doing so well until I got outside, and of course it was Principal Wells, of all people, blocking the way. The one person I least wanted to see. I wasn't ninja enough for him, so yeah, he busted me. But I finally got to see that the gossip was true for a change. Principal Wells was shit-faced. He didn't even try to hide it. In fact, he was a lot cooler drunk than sober. I can see why he's so confused dealing with Kate's family and the Prescotts and David Madsen. He still acts suspicious and gives me way too much tood, as he would say. Nobody says that seriously. But I can see that he's under a lot of pressure, so much that he's so wasted he can't even use his keys at midnight. Sure, he was in my way, but he was no match for my rewind power. After all, I had to go meet Chloe, Bad Max. Even though I thought I was in full ninja mode, Chloe still scared the shit out of me, which pissed me off considering what I've been going through. Sometimes she's so damn insensitive to other people's feelings. She wants all my attention for her and finding Rachel, and she gets all butthurt if I don't have time for her. Obviously, I have time in hand, but I can't stay mad at her for long. And she was so damn excited about having the keys to the main building. And honestly, I was pretty amped up too. Even more so when we went to the front of the building and spied on Victoria talking smack about me, shocked. And worse, actually trying to blackmail Mr. Jefferson to pick her photo for the Everyday Heroes contest. She is freaking unreal. I give Mr. Jefferson major respect for telling her to get lost, even though she deserved to be expelled for pulling that crap. This is her priority after what happened with Kate. I just don't understand Victoria no matter how hard I try. She's already rich, pretty, and a good photographer. Why try so hard and hurt so many to manipulate everything already in your favor? I just hope that's not what I'm doing with my rewind power. Well, yes, there's something incredibly awesome about breaking into your own school at the witching hour. Although Chloe was technically right, how can we break in with a key? Never mind that it was a stolen key from the school's head of security. Anyway, the Blackwell ninjas strike again. So cool to stalk the halls when it's dark and quiet, even with so many terrible things happening all around us. It felt like Chloe and I were walking towards the center of a great cosmic mystery, something bigger than any of us. But we kind of suck as master spies since we didn't have a key from the principal's office. No worries with my rewind power at hand. And of course, Dr. Warren Graham. He came through with a bitchin' mini bomb made of sodium what the fuck ever. Probably learned more putting those ingredients together than the entire semester so far. Sorry, Miss Grant. Warren is the star student here. He tries so hard to help, maybe too much, but what's wrong with that these days? I'm so grateful he's on my team. Talk about being in the Sanctorum. Thanks, Latin class. I barely passed. Of Blackwell. I did feel freaking weird about being in the principal's office after midnight, going through his files and laptop with Chloe. She was way too into it. Technically, we could be arrested and thrown in jail. Yikes. I just pretended that we were on a very special episodes of The Wizards of Waverly Place. You know, just a couple of wacky Sherlocks investigating the school for good cause. Yeah, that helped. While we didn't find the proof, we found Nathan's file had a weird drawing in it that said Rachel in the dark room over and over. So that's a major clue that Nathan is involved in this somehow, or he's just insane. But his note also referenced David M., which means that we absolutely have to find a way into David's secret bunker files for a good cause. But Chloe can't help herself, and she actually wanted to take $5 grand in cash marked handicapped fund, because that's got to be legit, am I right? I can't think of a faster route to Karma Hell, but it would have paid off Chloe's debt to Frank. I stopped her, but it kind of bothers me that Chloe can be so selfish like that. I'm not going to let anything happen to her, but I can't just let her do anything she wants. Mad Max, more like Mommy Max. Despite all the usual breaking in and blowing up office hijinks, Chloe decided what we needed more than anything was to take a night swim in the Otter's lair. I was so giddy and rebellious that I was like, oh yes, we shall swim. We didn't completely skinny dip, but close enough to get in big trouble no matter what. I don't know why we were so careless after being so careful. Were you careful? I mean, you blew open the door. Luckily you rewound, but still. I love that Chloe brings out the just don't give a fuck side of me, even if that hasn't always served her well. She deserved a moment of not giving a shit. Me too, just two friends goofing around in the pool. I fear these youthful shenanigans might soon be a thing of our past. God, I'm starting to sound like one of the teachers at Blackwell. Chloe and I had a nice chat about our lives since I left. We talked about dumb boys and girls and why they're in trouble. Especially for me, I feel like a groupie when I talk to Chloe about our life experience. She has me so beat. I take pictures, she takes action. Speaking of action, we had to seriously bounce when security showed up. Duh. How quiet could we be in the swimming pool? Plus, after leaving a trail of our Blackwell handiwork. It was so intense and exciting to get past the security guards. They had serious spotlight power. So, a flashlight? So it wasn't exactly easy to stealth our way past, especially as we had to bail in Chloe's junker. But like I said, intense and exciting. Hella like Chloe Price. Even though my body smelled like I had been doused in chlorine, it was so nice to crash in Chloe's room for the first time in 5 years and wake up next to her like our old sleepovers. Couldn't you have taken a shower? For some reason, it reminded me of the time we were going to TP one of the neighbors' houses and we even snuck out but got chicken and ran back home laughing all the way. I remember waking up the next day and Joyce was making one of her delish breakfasts downstairs and Chloe smiled at me like we were in the most secret club in the world, or at least Arcadia Bay. We were pirates, damn it. After our academic espionage last night, I felt the same way. It's just that now the stakes are much higher, much more dangerous. I even ended up in some of Rachel Amber's clothes since mine were trashed, a band tee and ripped jeans, so not me. But I haven't found my style yet, so why not have fun experimenting with a new outfit? Speaking of experiments, Chloe dared me to kiss her, so I did. She probably thought I'd wuss out. Why? It wasn't that big of a deal, though it was cute the way she was kind of embarrassed after and said she would tell Warren. Besides, I think Chloe sees Rachel Amber in her future. When I went down to breakfast, Joyce actually called me Rachel, which just seems so wrong considering how beautiful she is and how boring I am. I guess my new outfit really is working magic. It's magic. I ended up helping Joyce make breakfast just like when I was a kid on a sleepover. It's odd how quickly you can fall back into an old routine. So I must have set off Joyce's nostalgia mode since she busted out Ye Old photo album. I'm one of the few people who loves checking out old pictures. What was that Alfred Hitchcock line about film being pieces of time? Like Mr. Jefferson said, so are photographs. I do think she wanted me to see her new husband in a better light. When David was happy or laughing with Joyce in a picture, I wanted to say, and who is that? Plus, I'm sure it's no accident that there was a photo of Rachel wearing the exact same clothes I had on. She truly is stunning and somehow looked more punk rock than Chloe. The truly heartbreaking image was the last photo William Price ever took. Chloe and I making pancakes in the kitchen. Joyce really misses that joyful, optimistic girl. I know she's still there. When Chloe smiled at me this morning, I saw her. The picture seemed to sum up everything we had as children and lost as adults. Whatever being an adult means. Which was a perfect cue for Chloe to bounce into our room and start shit with Joyce. This gave me cruel cover so I could sneak into the garage and finally unlock David Madsen's extreme files. So today I finally found out what it was in David's secret files, and I admit I expected it to be worse. I'm relieved that it wasn't, so maybe I'm going easier on him than I should. No surprise he had detailed files on Kate and Rachel, listing their whereabouts along with surveillance pics. David isn't off my shit list yet, but he's a damn good investigator, I'll give him that. Is he? It's clear that Frank and Rachel had some kind of relationship, and I don't think Chloe is going to be very happy to hear that. She needs to start waking up. We all do. He literally was, like, guilty beside Kate. Is he a good investigator? When David came home, things escalated quickly. He looked more upset than usual, but shrugged when he saw me wearing Rachel's clothes. He was so on edge. Maybe I'll never get to see the David that Joyce loves so much. She and Chloe really let him have it, though. This was the first time I saw them bond since we were kids. Suddenly, I couldn't take it anymore, and I kind of blew up. It was like a torrent that felt awesome. I've been waiting to rip into David like that myself for a long time. I figured worst case scenario, hello rewind power, but I wanted Joyce to know the depth of his weird paranoia. She looked so sad and angry when I told her about the photos of Rachel and Kate, not to mention the home surveillance. Joyce kicked his ass out of the house to Chloe's glee. Yeah, Joyce never asked for proof, though. Which I think is strange. Despite David's evidence in the bracelet, Chloe refused to believe Rachel was involved with Frank. This is a part of Chloe I don't much like. She gets so damn petulant if she doesn't get her way. Or if she hears something she doesn't like. Serious denial. I get why, but that doesn't make dealing with it any easier. So I threw my hands up and suggested we check out Frank's RV. I knew that would piss Chloe off, and she would do anything to find out what kind of relationship he had with Rachel. But first, we had to get the damn keys to the RV, which meant going into the Two Whales Diner and bouncing like a rewind pinball between Frank, Nathan, Prescott, and Officer Barry, and fucking with all of them. I'm still dizzy thinking about how I pulled it off. Yay for Max. Sometimes I feel like I'm just cheating at life. The first thing we had to do was get Frank's scary dog out of the RV, so we did the classic cartoon give a dog a bone routine, and Cujo became Scooby-Doo just like that. Frank's RV was pretty much what I expected, drug dealer, trash, chic. But it wasn't as serial killer as I feared. We ransacked the place and found what Chloe didn't want us to find. I'm sorry Chloe had to see the pictures of Rachel posing for Frank, even if she did care about him. To her, it's just another betrayal, just another loved one dumping on her. Everybody she ever loved lost one way or another. Only I came back from the past. For what? To make Chloe's life more painful? I just wish I could use my rewind power to go all the way back to the days when we were covered in pancake flour. Life was simple. Well, you did that. You did it.
Do you remember how many eggs?
Mom said it depends.
That's true.
How do we still have access to our phone? Did we bring our phone with us? I guess we did. How do we have service? Okay, so what's Dad say? Maxine, Pop here. I'm sorry I haven't gotten in touch sooner. I know your mom is very proud of you for saving that girl, as am I. We have no doubt sending you to Blackwell was the best thing you ever demanded we do. It makes us so proud to read about you in the news and see actual video of you walking down from the roof with that girl. And if you want to come back home now to relax and maybe go to a high school around here, the door is wide open. Thanks, Pop. It's been a whirlwind here. I'm not ready to come home yet. Talk later. Go away, Dad. Amazing service through time. Imagine having to redo everything from this point forward. Oh my God, nightmarish. Well, here's the thing though. We only had the photo going backwards, right? Did we bring a photo of the present to go back to?
So, how many eggs?
Don't you dare question the chef.
Right, like you're the real cook here.
Okay, when can I take the photo?
I am
Because
when your
this is
mom
the
is away.
photo.
I'll let her know that.
Chloe is just so damn happy and carefree. And this is the last time unless I change it. I love William like he was in my own family. I won't let him die today. I won't. I know I've seen those pictures before.
Hello?
Man, I remember Chloe reading this. But not after today.
Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries. Of course I'll come pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha. Be there shortly. Love you.
I have to stop William from taking his car
Excuse me,
today.
ladies, I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have many bags of delicious grub for us to feast
You are
upon.
ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday. Shit, where are my keys?
That's $1 for the swear jar.
You mean your college fund? Keys, please.
Quick, Max, swallow them.
What a mess we made. I remember those cool drawings I did with Chloe. Chloe was so into manga. Nice hair.
You can't hide from me forever. Now, lock. Do you remember how many eggs?
Mom said it depends.
That's true.
Score!
So, how many eggs?
Don't you
Aha,
dare
you'll
question
never
the
have
chef.
these.
Right, like you're the real cook here.
I am when your mom is away.
Photo?
I'll let her know that.
Photo?
Listen, don't let your dad take his car today. I know it sounds weird, but please believe me. Something terrible is going to happen. You have to stop him from driving anywhere.
Whatever, weirdo. What kind of thing is that to say about my dad?
I'm not joking.
Then you stop him, Supermax.
Well,
Mr. Price, in case you're thinking about using your car, I heard there's awful traffic and road construction, so you shouldn't drive at all.
Max, you are the road warrior. I promise, if I have to go anywhere, I'll drive like I'm taking a test. Fair enough?
Not really. I just know the roads are bad and stuff, so you...
Since you're obviously my personal GPS, I feel safer already. So don't look so worried, Max.
photo. Camera. Photo.
Now I get to take a picture. Strike a pose.
Make me a star.
Just make me look young.
Max be trying. Yeah. Just like in the present, Chloe makes Max do everything. That will have consequences. Hide keys in the sink.
Hello? Hey, honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales. What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries.
I know they never took that big vacation.
Of course,
Well,
I'll
that's
come
sad.
pick you up. Now I'll have an excuse to get a mocha.
Flower pot.
Be there
Hide keys. Hide
Love you.
keys in the cookies.
Excuse me, ladies. I have to go rescue yonder queen at the Save Mart. She doth have
My family never took fun, goofy photos like this.
Was this photo from the 70s?
Many bags of delicious grub for us to feast
You
upon.
are ridiculous.
You'll be grateful for that someday.
Shh. I forgot about this. Back to the lighthouse.
There's always a lighthouse.
Where are my keys?
That's $1 for.
Hello.
Sorry, wrong number.
Max, come on, you know better than that. Hello? Hey, honey.
We tried. Hide keys.
Now I get.
There. Make sure I have the photo. So we can't actually go this way.
It's all blurry here. Like I can't step out of the photographic bounds.
Interesting.
Hello? Hey,
All right.
honey. Just making a fabulous breakfast with Chloe and Max. We're all going to work at the Two Whales.
Throw them.
What? Oh, I didn't know you had to get groceries.
Whoop.
Of course, I'll come pick you up.
I didn't do
Now I'll have
anything.
an excuse to get a mocha. I know I had those keys right here. I know it. Forgot all about you, little buddy. Release the keys.
Wherever
Of
could they have
course.
gone?
Last time I ordered from Spy Guy Electronics.
You can take the bus, right? The stop is right down the street.
This I can do. Good call, Max.
Oh yeah, the bus is great. It comes every 15 minutes and there'll be plenty of room for you and Joyce and groceries and it'll save the environment.
You sold me already. I'm off to yonder bus stop. Joyce will love this.
Honestly, I'm surprised that the bus
Max,
didn't
you were
just
being so
explode.
fucking strange. You feel okay?
Chloe, I am awesome. We are awesome.
Considering this universe, it's shocking that the bus didn't explode. Oh good, get rid of that sniffing wedding photo. Yeah, the train derailed and hit the bus. This photo, what? How did Max leave that time period, though? She didn't have a photo to get back.
Hello? Are you even listening, Maxine?
All my friends in LA told me that Oregon was
Max.
wet and cold every day.
Never Maxine.
I know. Sorry, Mad Max. You're not pissed at me, right? Right? Do you want to go hit the girls' potty and smoke a peace pipe?
I think Max is high.
She's acting like so weird. You cool, Max?
Nobody listened when I said we shouldn't let her in the vortex.
Courtney, you don't want anybody in the club.
Like whatever, bitch. Warren, he hooked up with Stella? Oh no, this is totally fucked up. What else have I changed? Chloe.
How would Chloe's dad being alive or not dying there? He's the bus driver. How would that have changed, like, who's Warren's dating? Or, like, that Max is friends with the popular kids? You'd worry more about Kate, right? Like, is Max bullying Kate in this universe? But again, how would that have an effect on who she's friends with? I don't think that would have just made her popular. Taylor, when did you follow us on the bus? Guess since when she left it was a tragic thing that changed her personality? I also don't understand why this makes him the bus driver. Wouldn't he still work at the school? Unless he only worked at the school because Chloe went there? Okay, now we're seeing the dead whales. Did she still ghost Chloe? I don't know.
Max Caulfield. Taking a break after taking Seattle by storm, huh? We thought we'd never see you again after you left for the big city.
No. I'd never do that to Chloe.
Speaking of, I know she's been dying to see you. Hold on. Chloe! You have a visitor.
Guess she did ghost her? I guess. I don't like this storyline. I don't understand how her dad being alive changes all of that. I don't really feel like that makes a lot of sense. And I don't know. It just sort of feels like, well, Chloe, either your dad is dead or you're going to be in an accident. Like, those are your only fate. Like, I don't know. I don't love, like, the fatalistic theming, I guess. Of this, like, part of the story. And plus, like I said, it sort of feels like it should have been almost a DLC to Chloe's origin story. It feels a little out of place for me in the main story. It feels sort of like, okay, we could take this out and it wouldn't really change much of the main story. It feels like a major detour, in my opinion. One of the photos explains it on why Max is totally different. Yeah, but is it going to be a good explanation, Tim? Or is it going to be an explanation? All right, so 63% of people stole the money? My goodness, that's surprising. You kissed Chloe. You sided with Chloe. You kept Frank's dog from getting hurt. Yeah, as you should. It feels like the gods are just fucking with us. Yeah, it just feels like kind of unnecessarily cruel for Chloe. As like, well, your life is just fated to suck. Like, or, you know what I mean? There's already 2 very separate plot lines and themes going on, and then they add this. Yeah. Lisa is dead. Well, that's not surprising. Also, I'm not saying that just because Chloe is disabled in this universe that her life inherently sucks. It's just that we will see that she is incredibly unhappy as we get into the next chapter. Like, it's, I don't know. They make you do like a really rough, they give you a really rough decision in the next chapter. And like, it just feels kind of cruel to be like, yeah, Chloe, you're just going to be unhappy no matter what. Like, that's just your fate in life, you know? Which I don't love. But anyway. Lisa sacrificed herself to save Kate. You're not supposed to water the plant every day. Listen, this is why I don't have plants. I would kill them. Death needed a soul. He got Lisa. All right, you didn't help Warren with his exam. Oh, help, as in like make him cheat. He got an A-. He's fine. You're not on the Vortex Club party list. Oh, I'm not? I thought that What's-Her-Face invited us. Oops. We missed the Vortex party list. You erased some names. You didn't change it. Yeah, because I didn't see it. You erased the cop's phone message. We did that. We helped Alyssa. We warned the homeless woman. Took a photo in the past. I'm surprised that's so close. You didn't leave a mark on the fireplace. Oh, again, I missed that, I guess. And we missed 2 photos. Which is unfortunate. Where's collectible mode? Oh. So there were 3 in the school. At least it tells you where. I don't know where exactly they were, though. Yeah, it's nice that they give you like a collectible mode if you want to go back and get all of them. I guess I could do that. See what we're missing.
Chloe the Keymaster.
Can I skip?
You know it.
Can I skip the dialogue though? Can I skip it? Can I skip it?
Dude, I don't know about this. We're both already in so much trouble.
I can't skip it.
You can always let me get busted like you did with the weed.
I'm serious. We're not kids anymore. We're breaking and entering.
If I have a key, how can it be breaking? I get charges for just entering.
I'm serious. We could go to jail.
Not if I'm related to the head of Blackwell Security. Stepshit will not want me in the hands of the local police. So we better find out what's in the principal's office first. You can rewind if we get caught, right? You have mad powers, Max.
But my powers didn't save Kate. Maybe I did on my own.
Come on. One more door and our work here is done.
Okay. So, we need to go to... Oh, we have to go to the science room for the fish photo. We probably have to do this with Chloe first before we can explore.
That's it.
I wish I could skip through the dialogue, but unfortunately
The security officer should have the key to the principal's office.
He's hiding shit, like everybody here.
Well, now we definitely have to get this door open. Believe it or not, I know a little about lockpicking, thanks to Frank.
You're not very good
I
at
might
it,
as well
though.
test out my thief skill.
Go for it. We're already in this deep.
Well, you could look for the key, just in case.
Why, yes, I could.
That was a depressing ending. Oh, yeah, for the chapter, you mean? Yeah.
Here are the keys. None for the principal's office.
It gets even rougher in the next chapter. Can I just leave and go get my
I don't
photos?
want to go that way.
Damn it. All right.
No keys here.
I don't know what all I have to search before.
Desolation.
Oh, desolation?
Squirrels like nuts. Does that mean Samuel is... Nah. Nothing to see here. Crap.
We have to replay the game just to get the photo. Once we have free reign of the school, I think we should be able to get the photos,
Boring.
hopefully.
No key for thee.
Okay, there we go.
We have to find another way in.
Guess I didn't spend enough time with Frank. But I'll use my DIY lockpick tools while you come up with a better plan.
My plan has a name. Hey,
Yeah, we
Lauren,
should be able to
you
get
busy?
both.
Just bubble hearth, you'll be okay. Listen, I need your physics expertise stat. Without naming names, if somebody had access to the art and science labs and wanted to construct a device that would, say, open a locked door...
See you later,
would
Lawrence.
you maybe kinda know how? Huh? No, I'm just asking for fun. Thanks, science guy. No. Stay. We need you as backup. Just send the text instructions now. I'm sorry, I'm just not sure about a movie night right now. Don't hate me. And thanks for the help.
This sucks ass. Goddamn door.
Try not to wake up everybody at Blackwell.
Sorry, Max. I got nothing. What about your plan?
I'm gonna go put it together. Can you stay here and not get caught?
I might get on the other side of that door before you, Lupin.
The race is on. See you soon.
All right.
Warren is such a classic nerd. Let's see if I can find those items.
So, we need to... Oh, we need to go down here. Which one? Okay, science. That's where we want to go.
Gross. I hate that formalin smell.
Fish tank. Here we go.
Everybody's asleep. I hate to wake them up, but I want a picture. Good evening, Fish.
All right.
Thanks, Fish. Nice work.
There we go. We missed that one, and we missed the skelly one.
Ew, gross. At least switch to e-cigs.
So this was the other one, which explains why I missed it, because I thought we were looking for a no smoking sign, but... Okay. Interestingly, it won't let me open the journal in collectible mode, but confirm. But we should have all the photos now. Yeah. All right. So there, those are the two we were missing. They were very close together. So we are done with Chaos Theory. Next time we will be doing episode 4, Dark Room. Shit is about to go down. And I think we'll be doing that on Monday.